tuned in to Cardinal Sin and, where I, Cardinal Sin, discuss important pop culture news, reviews, movies, genre fiction, comics, storytelling, and just about anything else with my fellow YouTubers. Get ready for informed conversation about what's going on, for as your humble host, I rely on my guests to provide the talking points, whether it's a panel or just me one-on-one with a friend. So get ready for Cardinal Sin and...
Greetings, followers. It is I, Cardinal Sin, and welcome to Cardinal Sin and Friends Pop Culture Trivia Smackdown number 48. And the panel here today consists of the Comic Relief Crusader, Ivan Ivanovich, Phantom Boomer, the Time Prophet, and Canadian Spider-Man. Greetings, my friends.
Yeah,
Greetings.
And I am going to do a little housekeeping here so you may talk amongst yourselves.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, welcome. Hail.
So, a couple of weeks ago, I would have told you I really hate commercial air travel, and after yesterday, I will tell you that I really hate commercial air travel.
Okay.
But it's so much fun.
I went on a plane in 1986.
No. Well, maybe.
I'm still recovering both physically and mentally from
You
yesterday.
probably did.
Perhaps you should use a plane.
Yeah.
I just got in from San Francisco, and boy, are my arms tired. Flew in. Sorry, I ruined that joke. I stepped on my own joke. I just flew in. That's a really old joke.
You could have had a hot air balloon.
You know, in the Middle Ages, they had
A
these
hobbit
chairs
balloon?
they'd strap
What?
people in
Yeah.
to torture them, and now they just put them on airplanes.
Okay. So, I will read the rules. And we have some changes today. So first of all, welcome. It's great to see all of you here, Cardinal Sin Nation. While we're waiting for people to roll in, please enter topics that you'd like to see in next week's show into the chat. We want to stick with pop culture, history, movies, etc. So please leave those suggestions in the chat. Here are the rules. I will ask the person whose turn it is a question. Everyone else must remain quiet. No kibitzing from the chat. If anyone is caught cheating, they will be kicked off the panel as a warning. The person that I ask the question to can answer correctly for 1 point or every 2 turns, and we will play at least 4. That person may lay the smackdown on another player, in which case that player can correctly answer for 2 points, or if they answer incorrectly, the player that laid the smackdown gets 1 point. The player with the most correct answers at the end of 4 or all of the rounds is the winner, with bragging rights until next week. Now, I'm still reading the rules, but I need to have a visual aid here. So, in addition, today we'll be playing for the 60th anniversary 4K with Blu-ray remastered set of Lawrence of Arabia, one of the best movies ever, hands down.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
There are
Nice.
bonus questions that are only for the player that got the question's answer correct. The answer I have written down is the correct one, no quibbling. I don't want to hear any keyboard sounds like the ones I'm hearing now. You have 30 seconds to answer. Panel, no looking at the chat. Chat, no kibitzing to the panel. If you get caught cheating, there will be consequences. So let's begin. We have 7 categories this afternoon, and the first one is Doomcock Mythos category.
Oh boy.
So we are going to start with the Comic Relief Crusader.
First on the chopping block.
And welcome Darius Munchausen.
Hey,
Hey,
hello
Darius.
everybody.
Darius, did you catch the rules, or should I whip them past again real quick?
Whip him out.
Yeah, you have 30 seconds. You can lay the Smackdown. No cheating.
Yeah, let me read you the rules. I will ask the person whose turn it is a question. Everyone else must remain quiet. No kibitzing from the chat. If anyone is caught cheating, they'll be kicked off the panel as a warning. That person can correctly answer for 1 point, or once every 2 turns. We will play at least 4. That person may lay the Smackdown on another player, in which case that player can correctly answer for 2 points, or if they answer incorrectly, the player that laid the Smackdown gets 1 point. The player with the most correct answers at the end of 4 or all of the rounds is the winner, with bragging rights for the week. And additionally, today we'll be playing for the 60th anniversary 4K with Blu-ray remastered set of Lawrence of Arabia.
Nice.
One of the best movies ever, hands down. There are bonus questions that are only for the player that got the questions answered correct. The answer I have written down is the correct one, no quibbling. I don't want to hear any keyboard sounds, and you have 30 seconds to answer questions. Panel, no looking at the chat. Chat, no kibitzing to the panel. If you get caught cheating, there will be consequences. We have 7 categories this afternoon. The first category is Doomcock Mythos. And before we do that, I need to make sure I get Darius on the board. Darius, you probably know offhand how to put an umlaut over a U. Can you tell me?
Yeah, hold down the Alt key and press 0252.
Okay.
Oh, is that how it works?
Of course.
On Windows, yeah.
Yeah, I'm on Windows.
You should see what happens when you press 260.
Keyboard map is your friend. Yeah.
Okay, Alt 2 what?
0252.
0252?
Yeah.
Hey, it worked.
Hey! It's even easier on Android. You just hold down the U, and then you get options.
Well, don't confuse me. I don't do Android. I'm confused enough as it is.
On Android, you can have multiple language keyboards. And
Oh, yeah, I do.
As on
Every
the
time I
Amiga.
learn something new, it pushes something old out.
Yeah, I have the German pack installed on Windows and on my phone. And I have the Russian pack
that makes
installed
it easy.
for the time profit.
Okay. So everyone, of course, has a smack. It's up to you to remember your smacks. And Comic Relief Crusader, this
All right.
question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. What is Harvey's full name?
Harvey J. Cthulhu.
Harvard J. Cthulhu.
So bad I got buzzed twice.
Yeah, well, that's because I had a little wardrobe malfunction, I guess.
I'll take it.
Sticky button.
All right. This question is for Yvonne. And it is... What kind of creature is Harvard J. Cthulhu? And remember, everyone has a smack.
He's an eldritch god.
A what god? A what god?
An eldritch god. Spelled correctly with a T in it.
Thanks for pointing that out. I appreciate that. Yvonne is first on the board. And then I have to... These are really getting all of me 20-second display. I guess I should probably take that into account and move it. All right, Canadian Spider-Man. This question is for you. It didn't need to be big anymore. Name 4 denizens of Xanadu that live at the center of the earth.
You're still muted, Canadian Spider-Man.
It's true.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
Raw Thunderheart. Canadian Spider-Man, you're muted, dude. You've got 15 seconds left to answer the question. Canadian Spider-Man, you're about to lose your turn for the first time. Unmute your mic, Canadian Spider-Man.
Yes, there's a giant diesel truck not far from me. I hope it doesn't interfere.
It doesn't. Name 4 denizens of Xanadu that live at the center of the earth.
All right, well, there's Doomcock, there's Harvey Cthulhu, there's the prehistoric Doom Squirrel.
Somebody's typing and I can't hear you. Please mute up everybody else. Continue.
There's Sabu, of course, the prehistoric Doom Squirrel, and then there's Harvey Cthulhu, and Doomcock, and a fourth denizen. Oh, you know what? Not including. Well, there's Harriet, and that's Harvey Cthulhu's sister. And
we're not sure if she's actually Harvey and Drag or not.
Well, that's true. They might be the same.
Can you name another denizen of Xanadu that lives at the center of the earth?
Ooh, Harvey is the father.
Not proven.
Yeah, not proven. Shoot, who else would be down there? I mean, well, there's the lava people, of course.
And what are they called?
Well, the lava men. The
Is that your final answer?
Shoot, I think it's going to have to be.
They are known as magma men.
Oh, of course, it's magma before it hits the surface of the earth.
I would also have accepted the cursed crystal skull of Calderon and the Nazis and the aliens.
Really?
Yep.
I wasn't aware of the Nazis and the aliens.
All right. Next question is for the Time Prophet.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine.
Mr. Winner from last time.
I don't know how that happened.
Here is a question for you. Everybody else mute up, please. In order, what would happen if anyone ever pushed the button?
Existence would end.
Can you be more specific?
No.
Is it because you're being obstinate or you don't know?
To be honest, I haven't been to Doomcock's channel for about 3 weeks because it's been on after I've gone to bed.
It's the same as it's always been.
I know, but I've got a
Same
terrible
as
memory.
It's always been.
All I know is bad things happen when he pushes that button.
Here is the correct answer. 1. Harvey would escape, hang out in a wife beater with girls that let him sit on their couch, eat their pizza, drink their beer, and watch TV. 2. Then he would stomp our cities, we would all perish in flames, and he would eliminate the weak nuclear force, causing all matter in the universe to disintegrate into its constituent atoms.
In my defense, I was quite close.
Quite close is good in horseshoes and in hand grenades. Here, mousey, mousey, mouse. All right. Phantom Boomer, welcome to the show, buddy. You can unmute if you like. Or just say something. Hello, Phantom Boomer. Hello, hello, hello. Calling Phantom Boomer. It's your turn.
Maybe you needed a bathroom break.
Maybe. It'd be a horrible thing to lose your turn because you were in the bathroom.
Oh no, he's having technical difficulties.
Oh, okay, good. Nope. Darius actually, Doomcock, well, rather Harvey has always referred to it as a wife beater.
Well, I just meant for our UK friends. I don't know if they use that term over there.
We do. We beat our wives often in the UK.
All right. So, Phantom Boomer, this question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. What must happen before Doomcock becomes the ruler of Earth? Phantom Boomer. He has no mic, yet he must scream. Phantom Boomer, it's your turn. Yes, Phantom can type his answer. Although he should probably just change his mic settings. And he's gone. So that leaves Darius Munchausen.
Where did he go? Hey, how are my mic settings? It sounds fine to me, but I was told I was roboting.
I can still hear you.
Does it sound
Device is
bad?
not connected. That's where Phantom Boomer is. Okay. Phantom Boomer, can you hear me? Can you be heard? No. Can't hear you.
He typed it in private chat.
Kind of need your mic to play. Have you gone down to the bottom of the StreamYard where it says settings? Do you see that? At the bottom of the window? It's in the middle. Mute, stop cam settings, share, invite, leave studio. You see those? Yes or no? Nod or shake your head? Okay, so if you go to settings, you can go to audio and put in your settings, and hopefully that will get you where you need to be. Still don't hear you. Oh, wait. I heard something.
So close.
No luck so far. Okay. So back to this and let's see. I really don't think he's going to be able to answer this question on just typing it in. So, Phantom Boomer, we can skip you this turn and come back to you if you want to keep working on your mic, if that works for you. And that means the question will go to Darius Munchausen. I will repeat it. What must happen before Doomcock becomes the ruler of Earth?
The future must come.
What else?
The future ruler of Earth. Disney must be destroyed.
How would he become the ruler of Earth in the future?
He gets 1 million subscribers.
No, that would be for a face reveal. He must accumulate enough giant robot armies that no one would be able to stand up to him and give in to his unconditional surrender in a bloodless revolution.
Oh, okay. Yeah, before
Now,
we move
I'm
on,
gonna take
let me
a
try
moment here.
Do I sound better now? I put
Everybody
on
is in the right order.
auto volume. Does this sound any better?
Say
Kind of
again?
scratchy.
Still
I'm getting some
scratchy?
distortion, yeah.
Yeah.
All
still
right.
scratchy.
What about echo cancellation? Still bad?
Worse.
You kind of sound like the Kinks in the old days.
All right.
That's
Yeah, I
not
don't-
bad.
I don't know what's making it sound bad.
Canadian.
All right,
Spider
thank you.
goes here. Time Profit goes here.
It sounds like you're saturating, if you ask me, but I'm not exactly a sound expert.
Some sort of feedback of some
And
kind.
then like so. Okay, now everybody's back in order.
All right, what if I just turn it down more?
Hey,
Is that any better?
Yeah. Little.
Phantom Boomer, are you talking?
I'm trying. How's it
Okay,
working?
well we can hear you now.
Okay.
There's an echo, but we can hear you.
Yeah, let me turn on echo cancel, see what happens. How's
Try
that?
again.
How's
That's
that? Better?
much better. All right.
Okay.
So we're going to give you your question now, so that we'll have
Yay.
a full round. And remember, you have a smack.
Okay, so since this, what's a smack exactly?
Okay, so when you lay the smack down, it means that you are going to pick someone else for me to ask the question to. If they answer it correctly, they get 2 points. If they answer it incorrectly, you get 1 point.
Ah, okay.
So you want to be careful that the person that you smack probably doesn't know the answer, you think. And so here's your question. Zoologically, what is Sabu, the saber-toothed doom squirrel? And you have a smack.
Oh my God. I have no clue. You're looking for some sort of Latin name?
A guess is always better than I don't know or I don't have a clue.
All right.
Zoologically, Sabu is megafauna. All right, and now we are back up to the Comic Relief Crusader. This question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. What is the name of the specific song we would sing to Doomcock on May 15th?
Happy
You have a
birthday.
smack. Correct.
I would have sang the whole thing, but you know.
Thanks for not getting my channel in trouble. I appreciate it.
No worries.
I think it's out of copyright.
All right. Yeah,
know.
you know, it's
For
hard
a
to
common
tell.
song?
I've heard both, and I'm just not willing to take the chance. So, um,
It is public domain now.
yeah, that's what I've heard, and I looked it up very recently, and it said it wasn't. So I'm not going to take any chances. In any case, Ivan Ivanovich, it is your turn. Everybody else, please mute up. Ivan, what is Doomcock's original family name? And you have a smack. As a matter of fact, everyone has a smack.
All smack time profit.
The Time Prophet to steal for 2 points. What is Doomcock's original family name?
It's everyone on this channel, isn't it? Which I've forgotten. I'll have to pass.
Hanover. Okay, Canadian Spider-Man, this question is for you. What's the one impression Doomcock can't do?
One impression Doomcock can't do.
Correct.
Oh, you caught me off guard with that one. I assumed he could do almost anything.
Well, you have a smack if you can't think of it.
I do have a smack, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like smacking the crap out of Ivan Ivanovich.
Ivan Ivanovich to steal for 2 points. What is the one impression Doomcock can't do?
Well, I mean, it's the one you do so well.
Which is?
And since I'm old, I'm drawing a blank. I know the name. Jesus. Oh. Let me think about this. He was the villain in...
You got 30 seconds.
Oh. He was in The Deer Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
He was the
He even
villain.
won an Oscar for The Deer Hunter.
He won an Oscar for The Deer Hunter. And because I'm old, my memory is failing me. And I know the guy's name, like, you know, not quite like my own, but gee whiz.
Would it help if I did the impression?
Yes.
Maybe.
What is the one impression Doomcock can't do?
That's it. There's so many hints, but...
Shh. 10 seconds. Better a guess than nothing at all.
I need more cowbell because it's
Yeah.
Christopher Walken.
Yes!
That's a matter of opinion.
Right.
As I said, that's a matter of opinion. Actually, I think his John Wayne impression is terrible.
It's not bad
No,
considering.
I think it's pretty bad.
Oh, that's all right. So that means you get 2 points for that. So that puts you at 3. All right. The Time Prophet. This question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up.
Thank you.
What burns with a cool blue flame?
Harvey Cthulhu.
Is that your final answer?
It is.
Propane.
Oh, right. I remember that song.
All right. Phantom Boomer, presuming you are able to be heard.
I
This
don't know,
question
am
is
I?
for you. Yes.
Okay.
What is the newest addition to the crew in Section X Studios?
Newest edition.
And you
to
have
the
a smack.
Okay, I'm gonna smack Spider-Man there. Or
And while we're at it,
getting loaded there.
down that Yvonne used his smack. And you are using your smack.
Cardinal, I used my smack and Ivan answered it. Sorry.
Oh, right.
I smacked Ivan.
Yeah. And I put you down for a smack.
Okay.
Sorry, little housekeeping. Housekeeping. Don't you hate hearing that in the morning?
Not if they're wearing a
When you're
sexy
at a
French
motel.
maid outfit.
Yeah, but still.
I've worked with a lot of housekeepers. None of them ever wore the sexy
And Christopher
French
Walken is still the best ever Bond villain. So,
Oh, well, okay. And then Phantom Boomer, you're
Jaws.
using your smack, is that right?
That's correct.
Okay.
I didn't need that elbow.
You got 2.
We're going to use that elbow anyway, right?
Hockey.
All right, and you're smacking whom?
Canadian Spider-Man.
Canadian Spider-Man. Okay, Canadian Spider-Man to steal for 2 points. What is the newest addition to the crew in Section X Studios?
Let's see. The newest addition to Doomcock's Section X Studios would be...
What is the newest addition to the crew in Section
to the
X
crew.
Studios?
Oh, the crew. Oh, shoot. Huh. You got... Holy crap, and I'm a moderator for Doomcock, and I don't know this.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's embarrassing. I feel like I'm in my underwear.
Well, it wouldn't be embarrassing if you gave me the correct answer.
I'm going to have to say, is it the... it's the crystal skull of an eldritch god.
It is the cursed crystal skull of Calderon.
That's not the same?
No, it's not.
he's not an eldritch god.
He's just like a cursed crystal skull, man.
He's a dead sorcerer.
He was, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, Phantom Boomer smacked, so that makes it Darius's turn, correct?
You are correct, sir.
Very good, thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So, Darius, this question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. And we are entering the Cardinal Sin category. Name 4 shows on the Cardinal Sin channel, Darius.
Oh, Masters of the Genre. And this counts too, right? Cardinal Sin and Friends.
That's 2.
And Into the Fringe.
That's 3.
And what's the one I'm thinking of?
What's my late night show called?
Midnight to Midnight.
Good job.
You threw me a lifeline with that one. Hey,
You're on the board.
can you hear me better now?
No, actually can hear you worse now.
Too quiet? or
But
too
can
steady?
hear you.
You're clear, but you're quiet.
Yeah.
All right.
So we are going back to Comic Relief Crusader. Everybody else, please mute up. Comic Relief Crusader, what sort of music does Cardinal Sin like? And you
Are we talking genre?
have a smack. I'm sorry?
Are we talking genre in specific?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I would have to say, to me, it would be like, punk.
That is the correct answer.
Why, thank you, sir.
Howdy do I? Okay. So Ivan Ivanovich is next. This question is for you. What song has Cardinal Sin done a dramatic reading of as Christopher Walken?
California Girls. You did it 2 weeks ago.
I did. But that's not the correct answer, because the one that I have on the questions is The Devil Went Down to Georgia, which is the correct answer. All right. And now it is Canadian Spider-Man. You've used your smack. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. I was just sending Mexican Iron Man the link.
Okay. Who created the Cardinal Sin action figure?
Ooh. Oh, the one and only. I mean, there's only one guy that really could, that we know. That's Mr. Andy Masterson.
Correct. And you get a bonus question.
Oh. Excuse me.
And the bonus question is, what is the figure known as?
Oh.
And you can't smack on a bonus question, even if you had one.
Let's see. It's really creative too, and it's escaping me at the moment. It's the.
Is that an I don't know?
That's an I don't know.
The Interdimensional Guardian.
Well, that's difficult to pull out of your butt.
Well, not if you've watched enough Cardinal Sin. That's kind of the point for this category.
I've been
All
there.
right, so the Time Prophet.
I actually knew the last one.
I'm sorry?
I actually knew the last question.
You knew the last. Yeah, well, let's see if you know this one, because this one is for you. Name 4 items I unboxed in last night's The Unboxing.
Let me think. Last night.
And
Let me think. I'm
you
going to do
have a
something.
smack.
I'm going to do something sneaky here. I'm going to smack the Comic Relief Crusader.
Comic Relief Crusader. To steal it for 2 points. Name 4 items I unboxed in last night's The Unboxing.
Okay. Oh God, I'm trying to think now. Because they all blur together. Okay. One of them was a movie. Let's see. Well, wait. Isn't it?
There were a lot of them that were movies.
Well, yeah. I mean, one of them was Lawrence of Arabia. Shh, I'm on the mic.
That's one.
Sorry, my daughter. Okay, so the other one was quiet, please. I think the other one was crap. Yeah, one of them was Lawrence of Arabia. Oh, one of them was a CD. I think it was David Bowie. I believe it was.
I think you're right.
Okay, and then the other one was.
Would you like to say which CD it was? Because there were more than one.
Oh crap! Do I?
You don't have to. You can keep going. But
what was that other one? There was a vampire movie. Queen of the Damned.
Correct. That's 3.
Okay, and then the other thing was an Orville ship collection thingy, I believe.
Correct.
Yeah.
So the Comic Relief Crusader gets 2 points for the answer, bringing him to 4. And now it is Phantom Boomer's turn.
Uh-oh.
All right. Phantom Boomer, this question is for you. What mounted poster that used to hang on my background is no longer there? And welcome, Andy Masterson.
Oh, my goodness.
And you have a smack.
I thought I used my smack.
Did you?
Smacked Mr. Canadian Spider-Man.
Well, thank you for your honesty.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to keep control of everything.
I'm guessing it was a movie poster.
You're going to have to be a little more specific.
Okay. A color movie poster.
Can you say, name the movie?
You said I could guess, huh?
Yeah, well, it's better than saying, I don't know.
Oh,
I guess is always better than
Videodrome? Did you have Videodrome up there at one time?
Hey, you know what? It was The Fog.
Oh, that's the one. I remember now. It was The Fog.
Yeah. Okay, Andy. Did you hear the rules specifically for this week because they have changed?
Nope.
All right.
Been a very, very busy day.
I will ask the person whose turn it is a question. Everyone else must remain quiet. No kibitzing from the chat. If anyone is caught cheating, they will be kicked off the panel as a warning. That person can correctly answer for 1 point, or every 2 turns, we will play at least 4. That person may lay the smackdown on another player, in which case that player can correctly answer for 2 points, or if they answer incorrectly, the player that laid the smackdown gets 1 point. The player with the most correct answers at the end of 4 or all of the rounds is the winner with bragging rights until next week. Additionally, today we'll be playing for the 60th anniversary 4K with Blu-ray remastered set of Lawrence of Arabia, one of the best movies ever, hands down. So
Lawrence
there are
of
stakes.
Arabia. He was an English dude, came from the Turkish.
There are bonus questions that are only for the player that got the question's answer correct. The answer I have written down is the correct one. No quibbling. I don't want to hear any keyboard sounds. And you have 30 seconds to answer your question. Panel, no looking at the chat. Chat, no kibitzing to the panel. If you get caught cheating, there will be consequences. And we have, we are in our second category. And Andy, this question is, wait a minute, was Darius the last person to go?
Was Phantom Boomer the last one?
Who incorrectly answered the fog question?
Hey, that was me.
Yeah.
Phantom?
Yes, that was me.
All
Though
right, so
I didn't know the
Darius,
previous ones you didn't ask me.
this question is for you.
All right.
Everybody else, please mute up. Who is this week's guest on Into the Fringe on Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m.? And you have a smack.
Oh, all right. Then I would like to smack Canadian Spider-Man.
Canadian Spider-Man to steal
Friggin'
for
knew
2
it.
points. Who is this week's guest on Into the Fringe on Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m.?
Haha, it's Albert Rosales. What?
It's Walter Bosley.
he's good too. I like
Good old
him.
Walter Boslin.
Okay, so that
That's
was
the great
Darius's
Walter
smack,
Bosley.
I smacked you because you're also a moderator for those shows.
and yeah, that's really
All
funny,
go
isn't
down
it?
in flames together, right? Yeah,
Right.
great.
So you make me feel better about forgetting.
All right, so Andy, this question is for you. Who is this week's guest on tomorrow's episode of Masters of the Genre?
It's that evil rapscallion Gary Ambrosia.
Correct. And we have a new player. Welcome, Shantoski.
Hey.
G'day.
Just get you on the board here.
Should we just call you
Shenotoski.
Just
Sorry,
say
I
the three
mispronounced
English
your name.
words.
All right. So since you just popped in and it is your turn, I'll ask everyone else to mute up. And your question in the Cardinal Sin category, Shanatoski, should I go through the rules real quickly for you?
Sure.
Okay. I will ask the person whose turn it is a question. Everyone else must remain quiet, no kibitzing from the chat. If anyone is caught cheating, they will be kicked off the panel as a warning. That person can correctly answer for 1 point, or every 2 turns, we will play at least 4. That person may lay the smackdown on another player, in which case that player can correctly answer for 2 points, or if they answer incorrectly, the original player that laid the smackdown gets 1 point. The player with the most correct answers at the end of 4 or all of the rounds is the winner, with bragging rights until next week. Additionally, this week we will be playing for the 60th anniversary 4K with Blu-ray remastered set of Lawrence of Arabia, one of the best movies ever, hands down. There are bonus questions that are only for the player that got the question's answer correct. The answers I have written down are the correct ones, no quibbling. I don't want to hear any keyboard sounds, and you have 30 seconds to answer your question. Panel, no looking at the chat. Chat, no kibitzing to the panel. If you get caught cheating, there will be consequences. Understood?
Okay.
Okay. So, Shanatoski, this question is for you. Everyone else, please mute up. Who was last week's guest on Into the Fringe? And you have a smack.
All Smackdown Darius Munchausen.
Oh, no. Darius Munchausen to steal for 2 points. Who was last week's guest on Into the Fringe?
Was it Micah Hanks?
I don't know why people keep smacking mods.
To test us.
But hey, it turns out that 2 points brings you to 5, and you are the leader on the board.
What?
All right, so we will go back to the Comic Relief Crusader. Everyone else, please mute up. Oh, I'm sorry. As a bonus question, before we move on to the next round, to Darius, what is your favorite show on the Cardinal Sin channel?
Into the Fringe? I get a
That is
point for
correct, sir.
Is it the same answer for everybody? Or do you already know everyone's favorite show?
Any
What's your favorite-
answer is correct.
What's your favorite color?
Blue. No, red.
Mexican Iron Man is definitely going to object to that.
Okay,
I
so
was going to say this one.
we are going to restore all smacks because we are now in our second round. So everyone has a smack. Comic Relief Crusader.
Yes.
This question is for you.
Okay.
All right. This is in the H.P. Lovecraft Historical Society category.
Oh, crap.
What is my favorite HPLHS movie? And you have a smack.
I do have a smack. Okay. Your favorite? I'm going to smack The Time Prophet.
Oh no!
Time Prophet.
I didn't hear the question.
To steal
Too
2
late.
points. What is my favorite H.P. Lovecraft Historical Society movie?
Not knocking at my door. That's the wrong guy, isn't it? H.P. Lovecraft historical movie, Sleepy Hollow.
The correct answer is Whisperer in Darkness.
I've never seen that film.
Well, if you'd watched my interview with them, you would know that it was my favorite film that they've done.
Good, because I was almost going to say The Sound of Color.
The Color Out of
The
Space?
Color Out of Space.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been wrong.
Yeah, I know.
In the Mouth of Madness.
Hence the smack.
Oh,
Hence
Loving the
the
Mouth of
smack.
Madness. A brilliant film that is.
All right. This question is for Ivan Ivanovich. Everybody else, please mute up. Ivan, name another movie the HPLHS has made.
I'm going to smack Canadian Spider-Man.
Canadian Spider-Man. To steal, name another movie the HPLHS has made.
Ooh, wow. Would it be The Witch in the Wardrobe?
Do you mean The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
Yes.
That is not a movie by the HPLHS, nor does it have anything to do with Lovecraft.
That's surprising.
Although now I'm trying to picture Lovecraft Narnia.
Yeah, that'd be...
It's C.S.
yeah.
Lewis.
You
C.S.
could do
Lewis.
it. It could be done. It could be done.
It's the same genre, right? I mean, I'm in the right.
No.
And who
No.
smacked you?
Some jackass.
Time Prophet?
No, I did.
I
That was my
really
question.
won.
I
Okay.
smacked Canadian
All right.
Spider-Man, yeah.
It weren't me.
And he did not disappoint.
Yes, that's true. All right.
I will be smacking.
The Time Prophet.
Oh, hey.
This question is for you. Everyone else, please mute up. What is the name of the HPLHS audio series? And you have a smack.
I was going to say you're Independence of Blue, but I think I will smack
You can
Phantom
either
Boomer.
answer or you can smack, but not both.
I'm going to smack
What you were
Phantom
going to
Boomer.
say, what you were going to say is of no interest to anyone if you're going to smack.
I'm smacking Phantom Boomer.
That might not be a very wise course of
Oh.
action, but Phantom Boomer,
Thank-
what is the name
thanks a
of
lot.
the HPLHS audio series?
Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
The correct answer is Dark Adventure Radio Theater.
That was a good move on my part.
It was,
No, it wasn't.
because
Because I get the points now.
you get a point, yeah, and you're on the board.
We call it
Hey!
Dark for short.
All right, Phantom Boomer.
Yes, you just asked me something. Do I get another?
I was just going to ask you if I asked you something. So, Darius Munchausen, this question is for you. Name
All right, I'm ready.
5 adaptations of H.P. Lovecraft's work that the H.P. Lovecraft Historical Society has made into dark adventure radio theater productions.
5?
5.
All right. Call of Cthulhu.
That's 1.
The Color Out of Space.
That's 2.
Whisper in Darkness. Okay, not that
Looking.
one.
Yes, that's 3.
Oh, it's 3. Okay. Shadow over Innsmouth.
That's 4.
And oh man. In the Mouth of Madness.
That's 5.
Oh!
Were they all right? They were all right.
Well done.
Even I can't
Good
believe I got
job.
5.
That's because he paid attention and he was there and he knows his
Yeah.
Lovecraft. And Darius Munchausen is in the lead with 7 points,
Oh my
ladies and
goodness.
gentlemen.
Wow.
All right,
I can't
Andy
believe it.
Masterson, this question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. Andy, what sort of certificate can the HPLHS supply you with other than a membership one? And you have a smack.
I'm going to smack Ivan Ivanovich.
Ivan Ivanovich to steal for 2 points. What sort of certificate can the HPLHS supply you with other than a membership one?
I'm totally happy to give a point to Andy
You don't even want to guess?
because I like Andy a lot, and he's the only one in this whole group who follows me on Gab.
I guess I'll have to follow you on Gab. So Andy goes from not being on the board to getting 2 points.
And the crowd went wild.
And the crowd went, wow. I don't have an board. Every channel on YouTube that has one misuses the hell out of them. And it drives me fucking sane.
What, for the crowd?
Yeah, don't do that. Especially when I just told you that I thought it sucked.
Well, you have forbidden me from using the soundboard on your channel.
Have I?
Multiple times. Yeah, yes.
Well, then why have you used it?
That wasn't me.
Oh, well, so you say.
You have forbidden me from using voice effects and sound effects.
Well, it's forbidden for everyone.
Well, you're my boss.
All right.
So.
Shanatsky?
Yeah.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry I've murdered your name twice already, but this question is for you. What is the name of the HPLHS podcast in which they read correspondence by and to Howard Phillips Lovecraft? And you have a smack.
The Cthulhu Hour.
The correct answer is voluminous because he actually wrote more correspondence than he did fiction. In fact, he wrote so much correspondence that it would have taken him 14 letters every day of his adult life to comprise the known amount of correspondence that exists. And if you don't already listen to Voluminous, you can go to your favorite podcatcher, iTunes, whatever, and put it in. It is a very fun and interesting podcast. And it will help you kind of figure out what kind of a person he was. Although you may not like what you find. All right, Comic Relief Crusader. This is a question for you. You have used your smack already.
I have.
The Curious Sea Shanties of Innsmouth, Mass. is an example of what kind of product sold by the HPLHS?
Oh, sea shanty. Like, okay, so you're looking for the product?
Yeah, an example of what kind of product?
Seafood.
Okay, I'm sorry. You must not have understood the question.
No, I
the
probably didn't.
Curious Sea Shanties of Innsmouth, Mass. are an example of what kind of product sold by the HPLHS? Do you know what sea shanties are?
Well, yeah, it's a song.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if they sold that sort of thing, what would an example of that kind of product be?
Stories? Song stories. No.
Music. All right, Ivan Ivanovich, this question is for you. Everyone else, please mute up. Ivan, can you buy a Cthulhu umbrella from the HPLHS?
Yes.
No, they're sold out. Canadian Spider-Man, this question is for you. The HPLHS sells all kinds of prop documents, including newspaper articles and period document replicas for their games.
Yes.
What single recreation do they sell of a real newspaper from 1943?
Ooh, the London Times.
And you have a smack.
The London Times. I don't need the smack.
I said you have a smack.
I don't need the smack. It's the London Times. Can I take the smack?
The Providence Sunday Journal replica, Recluse, Scholar, and Gentleman, an article published just after the death of H.P. Lovecraft. I would have accepted Lovecraft's obituary. All right. The Time Prophet.
It's kind of morbid.
This question is for you. What magazine published more of Lovecraft's work during his life than any other? And you've already used your smack. You're muted, the Time Prophet.
Oh, is that for me?
Yep.
Is it kinky Lovecraft novels?
Weird Tales.
Close, very close.
Phantom Boomer, this question is for you. Everyone else, please mute up.
Yes.
How did Lovecraft begin his writing career?
Writing poems.
You have a smack.
Oh, well, I said writing poems, so to be honest. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you. As an amateur journalist.
Oh.
Darius Munchausen, this question is for you.
All right.
Although the HPLHS have members in more than 30 different nations scattered across the globe, in which American city is their HQ and brick and mortar store? And you have a smack.
Boston.
Los Angeles.
Oh. I would not have guessed that.
All right, so now we are moving into the Star Trek category. And we're going to go to Andy Masterson. Before we do, though, we're going to check out some stuff going on in the chat. I'd rather not say Darius. Don't say Darius. Okay. Well, that's pretty much everything except Maxine and Iron Man saying "Wahahaha." Oh, and I'm listening from the pool, tanning out here listening to the show while sipping strawberry margarita. Dude, if I had a pool, I would totally do that.
Foul
All I
temptress.
have is
I want
the
to.
ability to make margaritas.
If I had a margarita, I'd drink it.
Yep.
If I had a margarita,
Except-
I'd get a pool.
There you go. I'm still in coffee mode though, so
If I had both, I'd be happy.
this is my mug for today.
Such a lovely mug.
Such a lovely mug. It's a fine time to drink coffee out of a live long and prosper mug.
That's right. Add a little
proper
whiskey and
mug.
you'll be good.
All right, so we are going back to Andy.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Andy Masterson. Star Trek category. And you have a smack, although I doubt you'll need it. What was the name of the starship that the real Jean-Luc Picard commanded before the Enterprise?
The Constellation.
Gazer. Darn it.
The USS Stargazer.
Yep.
Shanatsky?
Yeah.
Murdering your name. I'm sorry.
No, you're getting it right now.
All right. This question is for you. Everyone else, mute up. What does Data aspire to be? And you have a smack.
Human.
Correct. And that puts you on the board, my friend.
That was quick on the draw. Well done.
It was. Wait a minute.
Most
that's my
impressive.
I was like, most impressive. I find your lack of faith disturbing.
If not that, then to bang Tasha Yar again.
She was
Yes,
hot
I
in the
forgot to
early days.
add in the and I'm not even using any voice modulator. I've been doing Darth Vader since I was a little kid.
You're so
All
good.
right. So we are going back to the Comic Relief Crusader, who has used his smack, and we are in the Star Trek category. Data aspires to understand Spock's human half, and Spock has been denying that half of himself for decades, trying to find a place in the universe in which he can effectively engender change for the better without human emotions. What does Spock say to Data in the two-part episode Unification?
Don't be such a hoser, eh? I know that is so wrong.
Fascinating. What you were given at birth, I have been searching for my entire life.
Yes.
That sounds more like George Takei than Spock.
Kind
But
of does.
now, we're still in the same category,
Oh my.
but these are Deep Space Nine questions. So, Yvonne, your turn, right? Yes. Yvonne, what was the Cardassian name for Deep Space Nine? And you've used your smack.
I have no idea. Deep Space Nine.
Would anybody else like to hazard a guess?
Tarak Nor.
Correct.
I knew that one.
Cool. All right. Canadian Spider-Man.
Yes, sir.
In the Deep Space Nine episode,
Yes.
Little Green Men, where do Quark, Rom, and Nog go? And you have a smack.
It was
Although I
Quark
would
and Nog
caution
and
you.
Rom
Quark, Rom, and Nog. Where did they go?
in the episode Little Green Men. I've seen that
Correct.
episode.
Yeah.
I liked Deep Space Nine. I've watched all of them.
Well, quit stalling. Give me the answer.
They go to.
Or you can use your smack.
You seem to be pushing the smacks a lot.
Well, I just
So
wanted to
I'm
make
gonna
sure you
smack-
knew that you had it.
No, I don't have it. I'm going to smack the Time Prophet.
All right. The Time Prophet. In the
They go
Deep
to
Space
Earth.
Nine episode, Little Green Men, where do Quark, Rom, and Nog go?
They go to Earth. They go to Earth.
That is correct.
I remembered that as soon as. Yeah.
It's because they've got something in the back of the ship, which I think it ends up blowing up
Oh,
in the end.
Be quiet. Be quiet. I only asked you for the answer to that question.
Well done.
Oh, right. I've asked another question.
Well, there might be a bonus question.
Oh,
You wouldn't want to ruin that.
no.
I have seen that episode.
There is a bonus question. The Time Prophet. Who tends bar while they're gone?
Oh, flip. Oh, yeah, dear. I've forgotten his name. Pass.
It's Worf.
Morn.
Oh, I should have known that.
That guy never shuts up.
So that was Canadian Spider-Man's turn smacking the Time Prophet. So it's the Time Prophet's turn.
Well, hey.
What is the name of the ship they take?
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
And
It's been 10 years since I watched this episode.
you already used your smack.
I have. I know this is wrong. I'm just going to say Defiant, but I know it's wrong.
The correct answer is Quark's Treasure.
Okay.
Phantom Boomer, this question is for you. Everyone else, please mute up. What was Quark smuggling in the cargo hold?
Something that blew up.
More specifically,
A bomb?
chemisite.
A Tesla.
No, they would have had to go to the orbit of Mars to get that.
Fentanyl.
Yeah.
Fentanyl.
Galaxy Note 8.
Yeah, but they blow
Darius
up.
Munchausen, this question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. Where did they end up specifically?
On that trip?
When the chemisite took them back 400 years to Earth, where did they wake up?
Was it in
And
the
you
United
have a smack.
States?
I'm sorry, say again?
Was it in the United States?
It was in the United States.
You need more specific?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'd like to smack Andy Masterson.
Okay, you asked me a question, so that wasn't an answer, so you can smack Andy Masterson. Andy Masterson, to steal 2 points, where did Quark, Rom, and Nog end up after the explosion from the chemosite in the cargo hold on their trip to Earth?
Albuquerque.
They forgot to take that left turn. The infirmary on a military base. And I want to just double check. Okay. I'm not going to tell you which military base right now. So that was Darius smacking Andy. Is that right?
Yep.
All right. So, Andy Masterson, this is your question. What do the military on Earth think the Ferengi are? And you have a smack.
It's one of those ones I know as soon as I'm going to screw it up, and then I'm going to think of the right answer.
As soon as you hear somebody else say it?
Yes, exactly.
Would you like to use your smack?
Nah. Cosplayers.
I think that's the first incorrect answer that's made me laugh out loud. The military on Earth thought the Ferengi were Martians. All right. Shanatsky. Where does Rom think they ended up? And you have a smack.
Let's see. Trying to remember. Was it Ferengi Hell?
Very close. The Divine Treasury, which is Ferengi Heaven. All right. Comic Book Crusader.
You're close.
Comic Relief Crusader, sorry.
That's all good.
I'm trying to figure out whether it's time to restore all the smacks, or I think not. We have one more turn. What does ROM use to reset the universal translators? And your smack has been used.
What does... bubblegum?
A hairpin.
So close.
I know, right?
It goes in the head.
Ivan Ivanovich, this question is for you. Who does General Denning think is an impatient man? And you've used your smack. Are you thinking, or are you having audio problems?
I'm trying to come up with an answer because
okay.
If anybody's read the chat, they know I don't know the answer to this. So
well, I can't stay on top of the chat and the private chat and points and smacks.
So my whole career watching DS9 involved trying 2 times to watch the first episode and falling asleep both times. After that, I took it as an omen and never watched another episode until much later when somebody said, "Hey, you should watch this episode." And I've watched two total episodes of this series. So
and one of them
you're talking
Little
about,
Green
I don't
Men.
know. I don't know the names of all the characters, so I'm just going to say that he thought Ezra Miller was an impatient man.
Fair enough. President Truman is the correct answer.
Well, that's not a fair assessment of President Truman.
Well, that's what General Denning thought, anyway, according to the TV show. Canadian Spider-Man. What was Odo disguised as?
Oh, wow. He was disguised as Do I have a smack?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so. He was disguised as an encyclopedia salesman.
A mime.
A mime. A German Shepherd.
Well, I mean, he is French.
I would never have gotten that.
The Time Prophet. Now, I want you to think about this deeply before you answer. Deeply. Because you've used your smack, and this is not a hard question. You just have to think out of the box.
Oh, dear.
Where is Quark's ship stored?
On what episode?
The same one. Little Green Men.
Oh, it's stored in the airplane hangar.
Specifically?
I think it's in the hangar in Roswell, New Mexico.
Specifically?
Roswell, New Mexico, Area 52.
Hangar
18. Luckily,
God,
I'm a Megadeth.
Had to pry that answer out of you.
It's lucky I'm a Megadeth fan.
Yeah, I guess so.
Tara, I knew you could
Now, there is a bonus question for you.
Well done.
What military base would Quark's ship being in Hangar 18 on? What military base would that put them on?
Area 51, isn't it?
Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Dayton, Ohio, specifically the Foreign Technology Division.
Oh, I've not heard of that one.
Good enough. You got the answer.
Good.
Phantom Boomer, this question is for you. How do they get back to their own time? And you have a smack.
I'll smack the Time Prophet since he seems to know the show better than I do.
Okay. To steal the Time Prophet, how do they get back to their own time?
They go back up in their ship.
And
the stuff they use the stuff to power the stuff in the back, that stuff I've forgotten the name of. It disappears and they go back to their own time.
And how do they ignite the rest of that stuff in the cargo bay?
I can't remember how they ignite it. I know they ignite it and it disappears, and that's what gives them the power to get back to their own time.
That's not correct. They fly into an atomic bomb blast and ignite the rest of the chemosite in the cargo bay.
Oh, I remember now, yeah.
Don't try this at home.
All right.
You'll end up with a tan.
All I remember is a really old Charlie Brill. That's
okay. Phantom Boomer. Yeah. This question is for you. Everyone else, please mute up.
You just asked me, and I passed it off to Time Prophet.
Thank you. So Darius Munchausen, this question is for you. Who plays Kor in The Sword of Kahless?
Oh.
And you have a smack.
Plays Kor. All right, I would like to use my smack.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to smack Phantom Boomer.
Ooh.
Okay.
Phantom Boomer to steal. Who plays Kor in The Sword of Kahless?
Is that Tony Todd? He plays Worf's brother.
John Colicos.
Yeah.
Yes.
From the original show.
Darius gets another 2 points for a successful smack.
Cool.
Putting him at 9 points.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all got some catching up to do. Andy Masterson, this question is for you. When was John Colicos's first appearance in Star Trek? I'm looking for the year, not necessarily the exact air date.
1966 as a Klingon.
1967.
That was a bad year.
Yeah.
Because I was born.
It was a good year for the prisoner, though.
I thought you were going to say that's when your sibling was born.
Shanatsky, this is your question. Everyone else, please mute up. What was the name of the episode in which Kor, played by John Colicos, first appeared? And you have a smack.
Colicos. The Man Trap?
Errand of Mercy.
Bio Command.
So now we go back up to the Comic Relief Crusader. And all smacks are restored.
I am restored.
I've got to get a new keyboard. This thing sucks. All right. Comic Relief Crusader.
Yes.
Who were the Klingons named for? And everyone has a smack.
Who were the Klingons named for?
Correct. And you have a smack.
In the same episode?
Well, no. It's in all episodes. Starting with the first one, which would have been Errand of Mercy. Because that's the first episode in which Klingons appeared.
Oh.
So it seemed like a good place to put the question.
I mean, there was Kor, Terrell, and what was the other one? Soto? Who were they named?
And you have a smack.
Yes.
Who were the Klingons named for?
I'm going to smack.
Okay.
Darius Munchausen.
Darius Munchausen for 2 points. Can you steal by answering the question, who were the Klingons named for?
They were named after... Can you hear me?
Yep.
I think Roddenberry worked with a cop named Klingon or Klinger. So Officer Klingon.
They were named after Gene Roddenberry's friend Bob Klingon. Klingan. So that is a successful smack for the Comic Relief Crusader, which puts him at 7 points.
Woo.
And now the question goes to Ivan Ivanovich. In which episode did Spock first use the phrase fascinating and you have a smack?
We'll smack the Comic Relief Crusader.
Comic Relief Crusader to steal. In which episode did Spock first use the phrase fascinating?
Oh, okay. I think it was. God, I'm trying to think now, because obviously it would be one of the old episodes. I'm gonna have to say, crap. I think I know this. Fascinating. He says it in crap. I can't remember the name of the old episode. Yeah, I honestly can't remember.
So that was a successful smack.
Yeah.
Does anybody else want to take a guess at the name of the episode?
I could guess, but I mean, that's the whole point. That's why Smack. It would have to be a first season episode, but that's as close as I could come.
Yeah.
Is it where no man has gone before?
The Corbomite maneuver.
The Corbomite maneuver. Yeah. I
Okay,
was
so
not
that makes
Shirley
it
X, but yeah.
Canadian Spider-Man's turn. This is a area of expertise in which you have some knowledge. In which Deep Space Nine episode does Dr. Bashir play a James Bond-like character in the Holosuite? You have a smack.
I'm sorry, you're looking for the episode name?
Yes. And you have a smack.
Yeah, see, I don't pay attention to episode names. It really... It's irrelevant. I just watched the story.
That is why you lose.
Yeah. But I understand. I've seen that episode.
Okay. So are you going to use your smack?
Yeah, I'm going to have to because I've seen it, but that doesn't mean I can guess the title of the episode.
Okay, and who,
Yeah, so I'm
pray
going to
tell, will you smack?
Well, I have a feeling Darius is not going to let me down, so I'm going to smack Darius.
Darius to steal. In which Deep Space Nine episode does Dr. Bashir play a James Bond-like character in the Holosuite?
I believe it was called Our Man Bashir. Which is a reference to Our Man Flint.
Yes, it is.
Austin Powers' favorite movie.
And that brings Darius
Wow.
to 11 points.
Well,
I don't know why you guys
that
keep
before 5
smacking
minutes ago.
mods, but hey, if that's the way you want to do it, that's cool with me. Andy,
It's a bonding thing.
it's your turn.
Okay.
Actually, it's the Time Prophet.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
hey.
sorry. The Time Prophet. It's your turn.
Oh, hey.
And you have a smack.
Good.
Who does Bashir find wearing a very sexy negligee that leaves very little to the imagination?
Oh. Who was that again?
Bashir.
Um,
In the episode Our Man Bashir. And you have a smack.
I'd say it's Quark.
The correct answer is KGB spy Anastasia Komananoff, or Major Kira, played by his to-be wife, Nana Visitor.
Oh.
That didn't go well.
I thought you know that one. It was a Russian character.
They should have won with a
Was
James
that your
Bond name.
turn,
It would have been funnier with Quark.
or did you get smacked?
Yeah.
No, that was his turn.
That was
That
his
was, my
turn.
Okay.
that was my turn, yeah.
All right, Phantom Boomer, this question is for you. Everybody else mute up. Where are the neural brain patterns the 5 crew members involved in the transporter accident stored? And
The buffer. In the buffer.
the correct answer is everywhere but the Hollow Suite, which is storing their physical bodies. There's not enough room in the transporter buffer, so it stores their physical bodies in the Hollow Suite and their neural brain patterns everywhere else, but not specifically in the buffer.
Arg.
I wonder what would happen if somebody's using the holodeck at the same time when somebody transports.
Actually,
and there's not enough memory.
that's the whole point of the episode. Our man Bashir
it's
is taking place in the Hollow Suite, and that's why he finds Major Kira playing KGB spy Anastasia Komananov in a very sexy negligee that leaves very little to the imagination.
They need to upgrade.
Point taken. Need extra RAM.
Well, or more ROM, because he's the one responsible for sort of jury rigging the Hollow Suite.
Touche, good sir.
All right. Darius Munchausen, your turn. Correct?
Yep. You can hear me.
All right. Yes. All right, cool. What game do Bashir and Duchamp, played by Michael Dorn, play in which Bashir wins 5 million francs and you have a smack?
Oh, 5 million francs. Is it Baccarat?
Damn, you're good, son.
It was the Franks.
Very good.
And James Bond was always playing Baccarat.
Yes. Instead of Texas
Actually,
Hold'em.
James Bond plays Shimmy to Fair.
My
not
God.
Baccarat.
All right. Andy, it is now your turn, and we welcome Rod Thunderheart, who I think is just here to chat after the trivia, right?
I wouldn't. I've been listening to the whole show.
Yeah, Rod.
Do you want me to add you so you can play?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, that'd be cool.
FYI,
Hey, Canadian
Darius is so
Spider-Man?
far ahead it doesn't matter. Just
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened.
That yes, I've noticed that.
Okay. They're polarized, and so is the monitor. That means I can't see it with polarized sunglasses on.
Unless you turn your head
Joke's on
sideways.
me. Well, good to see you, my friend Rod. Glad you could make it.
Thank you, sir.
I
wasn't going to.
And the last person to go was Andy?
I'm up now.
Oh, you're up now. Okay, good. Good. Who plays Hippocrates Noah in the episode Our Man Bashir? And you have a smack.
I'm going to smack this to Canadian Spider-Man.
Canadian Spider-Man to steal for 2 points. Who plays Hippocrates Noah in the episode Our Man Bashir?
I had a feeling.
I'm looking for the actor's name.
Yeah. Oh, the actor's name, not the character name.
Correct.
Okay. Would it be George Takei?
In Deep Space Nine? Haha, fool joke. So that's a successful smack by Andy.
That was horrible.
Worth 2 points. Bringing him up to 4. And
All his points have been from me.
yeah.
Don't hate the player. Just hate the
Don't
game.
hate the smacker. Smacker's gonna smack, man.
Burn.
All right.
Burn.
Shanatsky, this question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. And Rod Thunderheart, you know that we are also playing for the 60th anniversary 4K and Blu-ray edition of Lawrence of Arabia, right?
Yep. Congrats, Darius.
I know. Looks awesome, but yeah.
Yeah, we are.
It's not over
Okay,
yet.
the correct answer is Avery Brooks. And that was Andy's turn, so it's Shanotsky's turn now, right?
Yeah.
All right. What is his plan, Hippocrates Noah, for creating a new world? And you have a smack.
He's going to melt the ice caps with lasers and make a paradise, what is it, on top of mountains where he's going to repopulate the earth with all the really hot women.
That is correct. Or close enough, as it
That's
makes
a
no
plan I
difference.
can get behind.
Good job.
Funny,
All
that
right,
almost sounds like a joke answer, too.
Rod Thunderheart. This question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. A system of lasers. Sorry. What does Bashir ask Professor Bear to do as his final request in the episode Our Man Bashir?
I even have the.
You have a smack.
Okay, that. But I was going to say, like, I have the original. I have the original series, and I've been going through it thanks to Clobby and Raquel. But like,
Oh, good. Would you like to answer the question or use your smack?
Okay. Can I?
What does Bashir ask Professor Bear to do as his final request? Answer or smack?
I'm gonna say he asked to give his findings to the Federation.
To take off her glasses.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we are now in our final. No, we're not even close to our final category. We are in the Stargate category. And this will be a question for the Comic Relief Crusader. And you've used your smack.
Okay.
And this question is for you. What was the name of the character played by Robert Patrick in the pilot of Stargate Atlantis?
Robert Patrick. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to think here. Trying to think. In the pilot?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
What was the name of the character played by Robert Patrick in the pilot of Stargate Atlantis? Not the first episode, but the 2-hour pilot.
Yeah, so that's Stargate Rising, I believe it is. I think it was like Colonel Marshall Summer. I think. Pretty sure.
It's Sumner, but I'm going to give you that because that was very, very close.
Is it Sumner? Okay, Sumner.
Sumner.
Very good.
You said Summer, but that's close enough for me. So let's get that point on there.
90s TV back then.
What's that?
It was hard to hear on 90s TV back then.
Yeah. All right, Yvonne, this question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. Whose reproductive organs are famously on the inside?
Is this a general Stargate question or a Stargate Atlantis question?
It's a Stargate SG-1 question.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because it's the blonde chick whose name I don't remember.
Well, you have 30 seconds to try and remember her name without
Well,
help
since
from
Darius
anyone.
needs more points, I'll smack Darius.
Okay. For
That
2
would be,
points, Darius, whose reproductive organs are famously on the inside?
Just because my reproductive organs are on the inside. Yeah, that would be Samantha Carter. It's up there as
Oh
one of the
my
cringiest
good God,
lines
I
in sci-fi
hope
history.
Darius Munchausen is giving you money. Because you're giving him money.
Why does it matter at this point? He's so far ahead. It's ridiculous. So you
That's
might as well
why.
just make it more ridiculous.
That's why.
I haven't even been keeping track of how
One man.
That line is
What's the
infamous.
point?
One man is making Darius Munchausen the winner, and it's not Darius Munchausen.
We've
Although
come so far.
I think it's fair enough to say that he's gotten at least half the points. Actually, to be honest, there are people on the board that could win.
I don't
because
believe your arithmetic at all.
We have enough.
Yeah, I'm with
We
Andy.
have enough
I agree.
people, enough questions rather, to keep going. So,
Yeah, I'm a contender.
Just everybody
let's
smack
see.
Darius. We'll get this over with.
Done and done.
So that makes it Canadian Spider-Man's turn.
What is a woman?
Everybody else, please mute up.
Shout out to the Daily Wire.
Everybody, please mute up except for Canadian Spider-Man. What is the name of the actor whose character took over command of the SGC after General Hammond moved on?
Sorry, the actor's name or the character name?
The actor.
Okay, because I don't know either.
And you've used your smack.
I've never seen the show.
You want
Would
to
it
throw
be-
out an actor's name?
Well, I know quite a few actors. Yeah, let's go with shall we say would it be Mike Myers?
Beau Bridges.
Oh, that's fairly close.
All right. The Time Prophet. This question
Hello.
is for you. Michael Shanks portrays Daniel Jackson on Stargate SG-1. How many characters did Michael Shanks play in Stargate? Closest without going over.
I'd say 2.
$23.
23?
I know,
Oh.
right?
Whoa.
Did he
I don't
really?
remember that. I know he died and came back, didn't he?
Wow.
He ascended and came back.
Yeah, died, you know.
That's actually rather
No,
impressive.
ascension's
show.
not death. It's just a different state of being. Phantom Boomer. What did actor Christopher Judge duct tape actor Terrell Rothery to as a prank? And you have a smack.
Oh, one of the sick bay beds? I thought she was hot.
Actor Christopher Judge duct taped actor Terrell Rothery to a tree as a prank. I thought Terrell Rothery was hot too. I think that's kind of the deal.
At least he didn't make her drink a boiling hot pot of coffee.
Darius Munchausen, this question is for you.
All right.
Of all the actors that directed episodes of Stargate SG-1, which one never did? And you have a smack.
All right. Which one never did? Was it Christopher Judge?
like you need any help at this.
No, it was a guess because I figured just like Hollywood, they'd let everyone but the black guy direct an episode.
It's a good guess. Of course, if that happened today, he'd be the one directing it.
Well, I don't know. They seem a lot more focused with in front of the camera than behind.
Yeah.
But, I don't know if he's directed anything.
So, Andy Masterson, this is your question. Why did Michael Shanks leave
Andy's
the
gone.
show?
Andy's gone.
He left.
He is.
Yep. He gave his points to me.
No, he didn't.
I thought he gave his points to me.
This question is for Shanatsky. Everybody else, please mute up. Why did Michael Shanks leave the show?
Contract negotiations. He didn't get enough money.
He felt his character was underutilized, but he came back this season after that.
That whole question that whole thing was a lie on his part.
How do you mean?
They're not utilizing.
He left
me.
for one season.
Wait,
and then
I
he
get
came
paid
back.
How much?
What? What'd you say?
Yeah, I suppose.
Did you ask me a question?
No, I was
Okay.
saying so they're not utilizing me, so I'm leaving, and then you come back.
A season later.
Yeah.
Played
So you skipped like season.
It's called
6
the Will
or
Wheaton
something
syndrome.
like that.
Yeah. I'm
All right.
leaving, guys. I'm leaving.
Quote,
he's
unquote.
Rod's
People freaked when he left. I don't think he was underutilized.
So, Rod Thunderheart, this question is for you, and you have a smack. To whom is actor Michael Shanks married?
You know what? I'm gonna smack the Time Prophet.
The Time Prophet, to steal for 2 points. To whom is actor Michael Shanks married?
That's a good question. I'm going to say Amanda Tappin, because that's the only name I know.
Lexa Doig.
Oh, I know her. She's out of
Yeah.
this program, isn't she?
Rami
Andro-
from Andromeda.
Andromeda, yeah.
Oh, her.
Yes. She is
Lucky.
in Andromeda, and I have the box set, so I can watch
She's
as much Lexa
dish.
Doig as I like. All right, now we're back to
Like-
the
As much.
Comic Relief Crusader, and all smacks are restored
Lovely.
as soon as I restore them.
Yeah, she is a dish.
She is a dish delish. And, Michael Shanks is nothing to sneeze at, I guess.
Yeah, he's a beefy nerd.
He's a good-looking, very good actor.
He always had his arms crossed, so you could see his biceps.
No, he didn't. All right. Comic Relief Crusader.
Yes.
You have a smack. All smacks are restored for everybody. In 1996 and 1997, Lexa voiced what character in an animated action-adventure series? And you have a smack.
Let's see.
And by the way, you're the one that has the most significant chance of winning other than Darius Munchausen, so don't smack Darius Munchausen.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're just feeling very generous.
I believe it was.
I don't want it.
Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. No.
You can answer or use your smack.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Flash Gordon.
What character?
Oh, what character in Flash Gordon? What's her name? Dale Arden. Dale.
That was
Nice.
really good. I don't think I could have answered that.
I do like my Flash Gordon.
I bet. Have you ever seen Flash Gordon?
Oh, yes.
All right, so you have 9 points. And Ivan Ivanovich, this question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. Lexa has been nominated for 8 awards. Which of them did she win, or for which category? And, of course, you have a smack.
Okay, I don't even know who Lex is, so I'm going to smack the Comic Relief Crusader.
Okay. Comic Relief Crusader to steal for 2 points. Lexa has been nominated for 8 awards. Which one of them did she win, or for which category?
Awards. I'm trying to think now. Oh God. This is what I hate about Canadian actors and actresses, is trying to remember.
That's why it's called Trivia Smackdown.
Yeah, I know, right? She won.
This is literally. You have literally been smacked down.
Yeah, I know, right? Frig. When does this ever happen?
Well, at least
by the way, you can say fuck on my channel if you want. You don't have to.
Okay.
You don't have to use any baby words,
because I'm trying to
for anything like that.
Dark Nabbit. Okay. Well, because I know she was like an Earth Final Conflict. I'm trying to remember also what she probably would have won. She would have won.
Answer or smack. Answer or smack.
Yeah. She got. Does it matter what year? Because I know she got best supporting performance. Like a couple of years ago, I think 2016.
What kind of best supporting performance?
By a female in a dramatic series. Because I'm sure she knows her pronouns. So
My man.
Where have you been?
My man.
Was that your turn, or did you get smacked?
I got smacked.
I smacked
Okay,
him.
so that's 2 points.
Because
So
I still
you are
don't know who
gaining
Lexa
on
is,
Darius.
Oh, that was so hard because I think the last time I think I saw her was in what was it? The Julius house?
And who smacked you?
Ivan Ivanovich.
Ivan.
Right.
Ivan is used to smack.
Because I will never forget that first appearance in that show.
All right, Ivan, this question is for you.
No, that was my question. I smacked Comic Relief.
Oh, that's right.
Move on.
Canadian Spider-Man. What is Lexa Doig's favorite fantasy role-playing game?
Well, it's the same as everyone else's. It's Dungeons and Dragons.
Correct.
Is she really a D&D nerd?
Yep.
I am such. I have a 20-sided dice. I babysat kids, and we decided everything with the 20-sided dice, whether they got to be.
That's probably a very bad babysitting.
That's why I'm not a
protocol.
Parent. I don't own kids for that reason.
All right. The Time Prophet. This is your question. We are now moving on to the Superman category. And you have a smack.
Okay.
What is Superman's Kryptonian name?
Kal-El.
Correct.
Woo!
Phantom Boomer.
Yes.
This question is for you. Who directed Superman 3? And you have a smack.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not
Can
sure
picture
I
it.
use it, though.
I'm so far behind it doesn't matter. Damn, I can picture the name, but it just won't pop up.
Okay, now
that was the
like,
awful one, wasn't it? Superman 3.
Think about the movie poster. Think about going down past Superman 3. And what's the first name that appears on the poster?
I don't remember. I mean, that's so long ago. Shall we smack somebody with that?
Well,
I mean, just
be careful who you smack, but sure, you can smack.
We'll smack my buddy Canadian Spider-Man.
Canadian Spider-Man.
Yeah.
To steal for 2 points.
Fucking A.
Who
It's Richard
directed?
Pryor. It's Richard Pryor.
Who directed
Directed
Superman
it?
3?
He didn't
Richard
direct
Pryor.
it.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. I knew it was the bad movie.
Everyone, please mute up, except for Canadian Spider-Man.
My answer is final answer, Richard Pryor.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
Anybody else want to take a crack at it?
Yes.
I'll go-
I will
I'll
say
go
it's
first.
Yes,
Richard,
yes.
Richard Lester.
That is correct.
The poor guy who took over from Richard Donner
Yeah.
Yeah.
after
Phantom Boomer needs to reconnect his
So I
mic
was half
or
right,
cam
Richard.
before I can.
You got a
add
half
back
point,
to the stream.
I should get 1 point then.
Half a point. There you go.
Richard is correct.
Yeah, but not Richard Pryor. Sorry, he was in the movie. It's just he didn't direct it.
Genetically, they're like 0.0.
As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure he never directed any movies.
Because he was oppressed.
Yeah, he was oppressed. That's right.
So
Actually, if
a
he'd asked to
reparation
direct,
point?
I bet he would have been given the
He
ability
could've
to
done
do so.
Whatever.
Richard Pryor was totally oppressed by that crack pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So that was a smack by Yvonne. No, Phantom Boomer. So that's there. Okay. So
Just giving away
Darius,
points willy-nilly.
this is your question, and Phantom Boomer goes after Darius.
And the mountains
So,
of cocaine.
Canadian Spider-Man is after Yvonne. Then the Time Prophet and Phantom Boomer and Darius. And that puts us back in the correct order. All right.
Right.
Darius Munchausen, this question is for you. What, and this could be any Superman movie, not necessarily the 1978 ones, not necessarily like the Zack Snyder ones, but in general, what company name is printed on the satellite that Superman and General Zod hit in space? And you have a smack.
You said so. It's the. You said it's the production company.
What company name is printed on the satellite that Superman and General Zod hit in space? And you have a smack.
Is it Warner Brothers?
Wayne Enterprises.
Oh.
Aha!
Duh.
All right. Andy Masterson, this question is for you.
Here.
Everybody else, please mute up.
Andy's still gone.
Oh, he's still gone. That's right. I guess I better cross him out, huh?
He did say in the private chat that I get his points.
No, he didn't.
Did.
Like hell he did.
The fuck he did. The fuck he did. Pilgrim.
Like hell he did.
Well,
Like hell he did. Mine's not
better
any
just
better
smell
than
like a-
Doomcock's,
That's
unfortunately.
just a bag of smashed assholes like it did.
Hey, you should be Cardinal Sin. Honestly, you should be impressed to have even one fucking impression that's better than Mr. Doomcock. I mean, holy.
I didn't say it was.
I think the Welsh accent comes out really well.
He's speaking of Christopher Walken, of course.
Oh,
Christopher
well,
Walken.
thank you.
Yeah.
That's
And-
right.
But I'll tell you one
and
thing.
your John Wayne isn't any worse than his. His is so over exaggerated. He's
Well-
really doing an impression of somebody
It's
doing an
pretty
impression.
broad. Yeah, it really is.
Well, I'm never going to criticize him on. Yeah, I can't say anything.
Then again, he
this
does
is in,
pretty good.
It's better than mine.
Propane
Better than mine.
accessories.
Oh, he does that one. He just Hank Hill beautifully. I mean, it's
That's right.
Oh,
He
yeah,
does
his
do
Hank Hill is to
pretty
die
good.
for. I'm just gonna.
Always about the propane.
It's always about that. I tell you what, the boy's not right.
That's right. He's not right in the head.
He's not. That boy's not right.
Something wrong with
The one
that
thing
man,
that
Bobby.
Doomcock does really well with Hank Hill is he makes sure to decline his volume at the end of the sentence.
Oh, I think you're right.
So, is Hank Hill a better role model for North American boys than Homer Simpson?
Probably,
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
as long as you want North American boys to mow their
Yep.
lawns and be safe grilling with propane.
Yeah.
Propane.
Propane's for sissies.
Because
All
it
right,
is a
Shanatsky.
clean gas.
This question is for you. Everyone else, please mute up. Name the one person that is associated with the Star Trek franchise that also has an association with one of the Superman movies. And you have a smack.
Association with the Superman movies.
Name the one person that is associated with the Star Trek franchise that also has an association with one of the Superman movies. Answer or smack.
Dean Cain.
First of all, Dean Cain was in a TV series about Superman, not movies. And the answer is Alexander Courage, who wrote music for both. But fear not, because now it is Rod Thunderheart's turn. Rod? Where is Lex Luthor's lair located in Superman the movie? And you have a smack.
I'm gonna just say under the 39th Avenue. It's because geez, I can hear what's her name, Phyllis so and so talking saying. Oh yeah. Okay. Under Park Avenue. Cracker Barrel.
Beneath Grand Central Station.
Yes, that's what it was. Yeah.
All right. Now, we go to Comic Relief Crusader.
Okay.
And this question is for you. Everybody else, please mute up. What is Superman's response when Lois asks him, Who are you? And you have a smack.
Superman's response to Lois?
When she asks him, Who are you?
Okay.
Answer or smack?
In the movie.
And remember, you're only 4 points behind Thaddeus Munchausen.
That's true.
So this could matter.
I will smack him.
You're going to smack Darius?
I'm going to smack him.
Okay,
what do I have
Darius
to
to
lose?
steal for 2 points. What is Superman's response when Lois asks him, Who are you?
Just a concerned citizen.
A friend.
Oh.
So that brings
That
Comic
was
Relief Crusader up to 13.
Oh, damn.
I was hoping you'd put that out to everybody, but no.
And if I can find my cursor, I will put down that he's used a smack. All right, Yvonne. This question is for you. Which character from the Superman comics does not make an appearance in any of the films? You have used your smack.
This is the Superman category, right? So you mean in any of the
Which character from the Superman comics does not make an appearance in any of the films? Yes, it is the Superman category.
Donnie Olson.
Pete Ross.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't either.
Well, technically he does actually in Smallville, but I guess we're not talking.
No,
That's not one of the movies.
That's not
It
one of
doesn't
the
matter.
films.
I would have
All right.
taken Muhammad Ali.
Canadian Spider-Man. This question is for you. Everyone else, please mute up. When Zod first uses his heat vision in Man of Steel, the floor under Superman is burnt away. What does the poster on the bulletin board to Superman's right say? And you have a smack. When Zod first uses his heat vision in Man of Steel, the floor under Superman is burnt away. What does the poster on the bulletin board to Superman's right say? Answer or smack?
Well,
Yeah, wow.
wow. I think
Wowie, wow, wow.
Rod Thunderheart would probably know this answer, so I think I'm gonna smack Rod Thunderheart and see what. he
All
has to
right.
say.
Rod Thunderheart to steal for 2
Bloody hell.
points. When Zod first uses his heat vision in Man of Steel, the floor under Superman is burnt away. What does the poster on the bulletin board to Superman's right say?
Wow, that's so oddly specific.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm gonna say coming soon.
Stay calm and call Batman.
Really?
Oh, really?
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 That's kind of funny.
Wow.
It's
That's
probably
really funny.
only visible for like a second.
Yeah.
All right. So now it is the Time Prophet's turn. Everybody else, please mute up.
Hello?
The Time Prophet. Which real-life newspaper lent its building to become the offices of the Daily Planet?
Oh, the real.
And you have a smack.
I am. Hang on. Is it the New York Times?
The New York Daily News.
Oh, it's close. It was right. I had the right city.
Yeah.
That was pretty close.
If you were playing horseshoes or hand grenades, that would have been helpful. All right. Phantom Boomer. This question is for you. What
Uh-oh.
world-famous landmark is seized by terrorists in Superman 2? And you have a
World
smack.
famous landmark. The Empire State Building?
The Eiffel Tower.
Oh.
Again, I was hoping you put that out there, but
Well, he didn't. Darius Munchausen, this question is for you. Everyone else, please mute up.
All right.
Where does the name Clark come from?
I believe it is.
And you have a smack if you need it.
Right. I believe it's his mother's maiden name.
Damn, son.
Why did you say that name?
You are good at this. Remind me never to play trivia without being on your team. All right. Shanatsky, this question is for you. By the end of Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, who is the publisher of the Daily Planet? And you have a smack.
The publisher?
By the end
Barry
of
White?
Superman 4. Yes. That is correct. Yay. And there was much rejoicing.
Nice one.
Rod Thunderheart. This question is for you. And this is the last question in the Superman category.
Oh.
How does Lois Lane finally discover that Clark Kent and Superman are one and the same? And you have a smack if you need it.
Interesting. Because okay. Oh no. Clark drops his glasses in the fireplace, and he quickly pulls them out, and she notices. Oh wait, no. You know what? She shoots him.
Which one?
Sorry, that's what I meant. That's why I changed my mind. You know, I said no.
He falls onto a fire. All right.
Damn it.
We are
Wait.
into...
Okay, never mind. Yeah.
You changed your answer, and the first one wasn't exactly correct, but...
It depends the cut. She does shoot him in the...
That's right. That's right. That's what I was just going to say.
Which movie?
Yeah, that's the other thing. In the Donner cut, she shoots him.
Oh, really?
With an empty gun.
Oh, because I was always used to the accidental retrieval of the glasses in the fire.
that was my original thing. I was like, what was I thinking? Damn it!
Huh? Because I've never seen the Donner cut.
Oh, you have to see the Donner cut, man.
Yeah, you have to see the Donner cut. Okay, so we're going back to the Comic Relief Crusader, and we have a new category, and it is the X-Files.
Ooh.
Cool.
Comic Relief Crusader, keeping in mind that you are 3 points away from Darius Munchausen, who's in the lead.
Wow.
Everybody else, please mute up.
And
What is Mulder's nickname?
oh, Spooky.
That's correct.
Spooky Mulder.
Nice.
Ivan Ivanovich. Oh, no, I'm sorry. There's a bonus question for the Comic Relief Crusader.
Okay.
Who said, quote, by reputation, he had a nickname at the Academy, Spooky Mulder, unquote.
Oh, was it Skinner? Trying to
Skinner.
Scully.
Who?
Scully in the first episode.
Oh, was it Scully? Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was Scully or. Okay.
That's okay.
They both begin with an S.
All right. Yvonne, this question is for you. Everyone else, please mute up. What is Scully's middle name? And you've used your smack.
No idea.
Her full name is Dana Catherine Scully. Phantom Boomer, this question is for you. Everyone else, please mute up.
Uh-oh.
Canadian Spider-Man.
Canadian Spider-Man.
Hello. Yes. Hi.
Hello?
It's your turn?
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
No?
Which character made their debut in the season 1 episode Tombs?
Oh, wow.
And you've
Was it,
used your smack.
Was it Deep Throat?
Assistant Director Walter Skinner. The Time Prophet.
Hi.
Hello. You have a smack, my friend.
I might need it.
All right. Here is your question. Who directed 33 episodes from season 1 to season 7 and the 1998 X-Files movie?
Was it Chris Carter?
Rob Bowman. Bowman, whose father works as a director and producer as well, directed episodes for Star Trek The Next Generation, 21 Jump Street, and others. He also directed the movies Airborne, 1993, and Reign of Fire, 2002, which also features Alice Krige and Matthew McConaughey, which is an objectively great movie.
And it conned
All
everybody
right,
because
all
we
right.
all thought it was going to be dragons in London, and that was just a flashback.
Oh, it was a great movie. I love that movie. I
But
was
we
really
ended up-
confused, actually, by that movie because that was the first movie that I saw, not Matthew McConaughey, but Christian Bale in, and he was, doing a British accent because he's British. And every other movie I ever saw him in, he was doing an American accent that fooled me. And I would submit that he is one of the actors from the UK that does a really, really good American accent.
I think
And-
the guy who does House is a really good American accent
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, he does.
Hugh Laurie.
Steve,
Hugh Laurie, yeah.
Yeah, Hugh Laurie, yeah.
All right.
Well, and it's also funny because in Reign of Fire, he has the line like, "Oh, what is it? Dragons? Worse, Americans."
Yeah, that's right.
I really wanted them to destroy London in the Reign of Fire. We
Yeah,
never
I
get London
forgot about
destroyed.
that
So
one.
it's always New York. It's always America. London never ever gets destroyed, and I want
Well,
to see
it's
London
in the
destroyed.
distance, so we can't really tell.
Have you not watched Doctor Who? Come on.
Yeah, they destroy London all the time.
I've
Doctor
stopped
Who.
watching Doctor Who 5 years ago.
Good for you. Do you remember any of the good stuff?
Yes,
say.
Tom Baker, John Pertwee,
Yeah,
Patrick
there you go.
Troughton, William Hartnell.
All right. Phantom Boomer. This is your question. Everybody else, please mute up.
Uh-oh.
In the season 4 episode Zero Sum, what insects caused the demise of a poor, unsuspecting postal worker who is taking a break, smoking a cigarette in the bathroom?
Cockroaches. Cockroaches. That was one of the...
Killer bees.
What?
Yep. Darius Munchausen, this question is for you. Everyone else, please mute up.
All right.
Who gave the original go-ahead for Samantha Mulder's abduction?
Oh.
And do you have a smack if you should need it?
Okay, so just remind me, if I use a smack, if they get it wrong, then I get points?
Correct.
All right.
If they get it right, they get a point.
Right. All right.
And the Comic Relief Crusader is 2 points behind you.
Right. All right.
And this is for
the go-ahead.
This is for the big prize.
Yeah.
The big prize, you know.
Who
gave the original go-ahead for Samantha Mulder's abduction? Answer or smack?
I would like to smack.
And who would you like to smack?
Shanatsky.
Okay. Shanatsky to steal for 2 points. Who gave the original go-ahead for Samantha Mulder's abduction?
Her father. They all have.
Correct.
Oh, wow.
And it sounded like you had more to say on the subject.
The aliens all forced them to give up family members. So he picked Samantha instead of Mulder.
Correct. See, that's what happens when you go smacking. And Darius used his. Hello, cursor. All right. So, Shanatsky, this is your turn. In the episode, The Mind's Eye, the 16th episode of the 5th season, the prime suspect in a murder case is a blind woman. Mulder is the only one who believes she is innocent, which makes investing the investing detective call Mulder a skeptical guy. What is Mulder's reply? And you have a smack.
I'm gonna snack Darius.
Really? All right. Darius, in the episode The Mind's Eye, episode 16 of the 5th season, the prime suspect in a murder case is a blind woman. Mulder is the only one who believes she is innocent, which makes the investigating detective call Mulder a skeptical guy. What is Mulder's reply for 2 points?
That's the first time I've ever been called that. No, that's not what he says.
Not exactly.
He said, that's the first time anyone's ever called me skeptical.
That was close. It was very close. I've been called a lot of things. Skeptical, however, is not one.
Okay.
So... Shanatsky gets 2 points. If I could make my keyboard work. 2 more points, I mean. And that makes it Rod Thunderheart's turn, correct? Shanatsky, that was your turn?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess so.
Correct.
Okay. Rod, what is Mulder's full name? And you have a smack.
Son of a. Well, I have I have no hope of even coming close to winning.
So would you like to use your smack?
Yes.
Who would you like to use it on?
I will smack a very reluctant dragon.
Yvonne, to steal, what is Mulder's full name?
I feel like I should know this because I did actually occasionally watch the show, but
Well, if you think about it, I can't really say anything on
that. Fox is his first name.
Yes.
But I think his middle name is Thunderheart.
Fox William Mulder.
Yeah. See, that's where I was.
All right. And Rod, did you smack Yvonne?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So let's get
somebody might have a better chance of winning.
Put together here. All right. So we're going to go to the next round in which all smacks are restored. Hey, what are you doing? And we can... There we go. All right. All smacks are restored. Comic Relief Crusader. What character does William B. Davis play in the X-Files? You have a smack.
William B. Davis. He plays... Oh, the cigarette-smoking man.
Correct. And now you are 1 point behind Darius.
Wow.
Ivan Ivanovich, this is your question. Everybody else, please mute up. Deep Throat, Mulder's confidant, dies, and he says, "Trust no one," to Scully. Episode 23, first season. What is the name of the episode? You have a smack.
I'll smack Rod.
Rod to steal for 2 points.
Oh.
Deep Throat, Mulder's confidant, dies, and he says, "Trust no one," to Scully. Episode 23, first season. What is the name of the episode?
Damn, I appreciate your faith in me, Ivan, but blah. I'm just gonna... No idea.
I was just hoping you could make 2 points. I just...
The name of the episode is the Erlenmeyer Flask.
Oh my god! For some reason that name was even floating in my head.
I don't believe I can name even one
smack?
episode of the series, even though I watched a few of them.
Huh. Oh wow! I was a big fan, and I can't.
Actually, when the X-Files was on, I used to go to a local pub called the Red Lion, which was sort of an Irish pub, and it was packed with regulars on Fridays, and we would watch the X-Files, but you couldn't talk during the show, only during the commercials. If you talked during the show, they would kick you out.
Well, see,
really?
For a lot of the time...
And, hang on, I'm not done. And for 2 years in a row, at the very beginning of the season, a news team from Kansas City came out and, like, got video of all of us, filling the bar up and watching the X-Files. Okay, go ahead.
For a lot of the time that show was on, I was swimming 6 miles a week. So it was on probably while I was in the pool.
Wow.
That's too bad.
That's interesting.
Were you preparing for a competition?
Competitive?
No, I was never a competitive swimmer, but that's the main thing I was doing for exercise until about 20 years ago.
Yeah. I need to start swimming again. I actually was a competitive swimmer for 7 years.
Really?
But that's not really relevant to the quiz. All right. So, Yvonne, was that your turn? Or did you get smacked?
Yes, it was. I smacked Rod hoping he would get the answer right and get 2 points.
Right. Okay, so it's Canadian Spider-Man's turn.
Yes, hello. I like swimming down, not across.
In what episode do Scully and Mulder kiss for the first time?
Ooh, I
You
saw
have
that
a
one,
smack.
and we've been waiting for so many years for that to happen too.
You have a smack.
The episode name?
The episode name. And you have a smack.
I know, and I'm pretty sure Ivan Ivanovich said that he knew all the episode names, so I think I'm gonna smack him.
Okay. Rod, to steal, in what episode do Scully and Mulder kiss for the first time?
Drawing a big blank here,
You're
even
so
though
gonna hate me if you don't get this right.
You know what? You're probably absolutely right. Because I can the titles. I give up.
Millennium.
Yeah. Son of a.
So
that was series 2.
Canadian Spider-Man, 2 extra points. And we move on to the Time Prophet. In
Better
which
wake up then.
episode? Sorry?
I better wake up. I fell asleep.
Yeah, you better wake up. This question is for you. Everyone else, please mute up. In which episode did Nick Lee appear for the first time? And his name is spelled L-E-A. I assume it's pronounced Nick Lee.
Nick Lee. You know, I can't remember. Oh, have I got a Smackdown?
Yes, you have a smack.
Because I'm not very good at remembering these episodes because I watch them. I don't ever remember looking at the names. So I'm going to go with Phantom Boomer because I know Canadian Spider-Man would get it right. Because he looks
All
like
right.
David Duchovny.
Phantom Boomer
Oh man,
to
you're
steal
just grifting for points
for
here.
2 points. In which episode did Nick Lee appear for the first time?
Oh God, I don't know. I know he was Krychek though.
In which episode did Krychek first appear?
Episode 5.
And what was it called?
The Menagerie.
It
Star
was
Trek.
You're welcome.
called Gender Bender.
So, would I be right in thinking you've lost
You're
track of the time?
No. If someone has to go, they can go.
No, I
just wrote down a lot of questions.
we usually do
Considering
2 hours.
ordering pizza.
Yeah. We're almost done. Phantom Boomer.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Well, you just did Time Prophet, so I think it's me.
Yeah. That's why I have to restore
Oh.
or increase his points. So Phantom Boomer. In the episode Paperclip, what does Mulder threaten to leave Frohickey in his will? And you
All
have a
his
smack.
porn.
Can you be more specific?
All his porn movies?
All right, I'm going to throw this out to the panel. The correct answer is his video collection.
Oh.
Do we give points to Phantom Boomer for that answer?
Yeah,
or
that's good
not?
enough.
May as well. Yeah,
because,
no.
Yeah.
Thank you. I get
Give
what?
him 10 points.
Well,
Thank you.
I'll give him 1 anyway.
All right.
Every time I
was he
throw that out,
rating-
everybody says yes. So I thought that was
Was he-
going to happen.
I
For
said
Daddy-
some reason, my
Munchausen.
brain is. For some reason, my brain is brought up the movie Indiana Jones.
Everybody else mute up. Darius Munchausen.
Yes.
Who was Fox Mulder's first secret informant? You have a smack.
All right. I would like to smack Rod Thunderheart.
Rod Thunderheart to steal for 2 points. Who was Fox Mulder's first secret informant?
I am going. Wow, I'm just brain farting on everything. I'm just going to say Deep Throat. Oh wow, wow!
Correct.
I didn't brain fart on that one. Yes.
And
Right
there's
on.
a bonus question, so you could actually make a 3-point play.
Cool.
Let's see what it is. Bonus question. What was the name of Mulder's second informant?
Oh. Let me think here for a few. Some reason I'm thinking. No, can't be. Oh well, you know what? That's a guess anyway. So I'm just gonna say
Better a guess than I don't know.
the Lizard King.
Mr. X.
Mm.
Okay. And that was a smack from Phantom Boomer?
No, from me. From Darius.
Darius, okay. So, Shanotsky, this question is for you. And this is the last question of the game. And you have a smack. Who is Scully's FBI partner in the 8th and 9th seasons of The X-Files?
Doggett.
Correct.
Played by the
Hey.
actor Robert Patrick.
Yep,
Nice.
that's
Well
correct.
done.
Yep.
And that's the end of our game. And Darius Munchausen wins
Yay!
By 1 point.
the 60th
Nice
anniversary
work.
limited edition Steelbook
Nice.
4K
Oh, Steelbook too. Nice.
restoration of
Brilliant.
Lawrence of Arabia. I have watched my copy, and it's brilliant.
Nice.
It's amazing.
I love that
Well
movie.
done.
Do you
Oh,
have
yeah.
a 4K rig?
I don't think so, but I can get one.
Do you have a Blu-ray?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Oh yeah.
it's got a
You
Blu-ray.
got one of
too.
them.
I got to see it.
Yeah,
I got to see it on the
see
big
it.
screen when they re-released it in the 80s.
Yeah, I got
got
to
a
see
video.
it in 7mm. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
it looks
truly awesome.
fantastic. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's
All right,
movie.
so let's go ahead and go through some of the other chat things that we've got here.
1 point.
Tiger Stripe says, Alexa, I know
Hey, me
this
too.
one.
Hey, Tiger Stripes.
Hey, Canadian Spider-Man.
Hey.
He's Welsh. I'm half
Are we?
Welsh.
He said, I'm not
never see
wishful
Ottawa being attacked on the screen. We can live in hope.
Not
Pop
enough
culture
high
curator
rises.
popped in. That's cool.
I would also take
Stars
Montreal.
The lovely Sherry says, I'm an X-Files fanatic. Well, I sent you a link.
I'd love to see. Actually, I'd like to see
Aw.
Gatineau destroyed in a movie, or even
Where?
in real life.
Or maybe just
Gatineau,
most
Quebec.
cities.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Gatineau.
Gatineau? I've never even
Gatineau,
heard
yeah.
of Gatineau.
Gatineau.
Yeah.
Like
Time
the
Prophet says,
It's just north of Ottawa.
I hope Darius wins because I ain't got a Blu-ray player. Well, it has a Blu-ray with it, so.
It's just north of Ottawa.
Time Prophet
I get
says,
the-
watched them all, but like 15 years ago. I just finished watching all the seasons. You should have come on the panel.
And I won't lie. The reason I want to see it
She was
destroyed is because
driving.
I dated a woman from there. So
I'm so sorry.
Sherry's delightful, but she's
I was
shy.
pretty sorry by the time it was over.
Yeah, no doubt.
I don't know if you Americans have
perfectly
noticed, but I'll
happy.
Yeah, Rod.
I don't know.
Dalek
I don't know
451 says, "Goddamn, I wish I could take part in this, but I can't because you start them too early." So 3 o'clock Central Time is 5 or 6 hours away from you, the Time
He's
Prophet.
6, right? So
It
9
starts
PM?
at 9 o'clock here.
9 o'clock.
Yeah,
So-
9 p.m.
And he
If
just
it's too
followed
early-
me, and I sent a
It's
link. Like
If it's
about
too
10
early,
minutes
then I
ago.
can say it's safe to say that Dalek 451 is a night owl.
Yeah, maybe
Could
he's
be.
got a maybe he works
must
second
be.
shift or something. You know.
Because I'm going to
Yeah.
bed in a minute.
Because exterminating people is a lot of work. Let's face it.
It does
is-
take
it
a
is
lot
heavy
out of you.
It does.
And they're
Phantom
traveling
Boomer.
traveling from Sky to Earth as well.
Yeah.
My
yeah.
DNA is 50% Welsh. Tade immigrated. Nain was born in the U.S. Her parent immigrated. Okay. And Time Prophet says, Dad was born in Pontypool.
That sounds fancy.
Yeah.
And either Phantom Boomer or the Time Prophet, how do you pronounce this?
Carmarthenshire.
Say again?
Slow it down.
Carnarvon. That is Carnarvonshire.
Carnarvonshire, yeah. Because if you take the
Carnarvon.
sure off it, you get Lord Carnarvon, who was one of the excavators of the alleged tomb of Tutankhamun.
Wow.
I thought it was Carmarthen at
Aren't-
first.
Interesting.
Aren't we the
I've
knowledgeable
seen
one?
the Komatsu excavators, and those are impressive.
Yeah.
So you thought this one was too long, huh?
Yeah, well, I'm not going to lie. I really like the part of the program where we actually get to talk to one another.
Well,
Yeah.
the
Who
point.
are you
That too.
people? Where is my poodle?
Why am I not
we have-
wearing
We only
pants?
went an extra hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, I know. We haven't got to do this in a long time. So, for
And
example,
compared to
Yeah.
compared to last time I was
none
here,
of you know,
which I was
for
sucking
example,
majorly.
that I have a job now.
Nice.
The whole time you've known me,
Hey,
I have
congrats.
not had a
Awesome.
regular job.
Well,
What do you-
I
congratulations.
finally got one.
Is it an OnlyFans?
No,
Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
no.
I knew you
no,
wanted
I
to
actually
hit
have
me.
a real job. I've not had a real job in a very long
Is it a
time.
job that you
Awesome, dude.
actually like?
It's one I actually tried to get, yeah.
Brilliant.
Hey, congrats.
Darius,
I
how would
actually-
you pronounce this?
Friggin' nice.
Time
dear
Prophet,
God.
how would you pronounce this?
The first bit's Clanfair. Clanfair. You always pronounce the L's as a CL.
Yeah. One of the things you have to
Go goff.
the romanization, the W in Welsh is actually a oo.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
So
kind of
half
think of it
Welsh,
as an omega.
the Time Prophet. Let's everybody else mute up and let the Time Prophet take a stab at it.
This is not easy for me either because I'm only half Welsh.
Just do your best.
Clanflair Filia. Nandili Gorgui. I can't do the middle part. Cilio Gogogoff.
This
Damn.
whole Chumbawamba William part you can't get.
I can't get that bit because I'm sure that bit's.
Look, all of the Celtic languages romanize in a way that would make your head spin. So.
Darius, was this just nonsense that you put in, or is this a real?
No, I've seen the sign.
it's real.
And, Phantom Boomer has
No,
seen it too.
It's the longest name in Wales.
It is. Yeah.
Ah, I see. Okay.
It's a real place.
Why would
It's
somebody
the
do that to
night
other people?
away. It's the night
Well,
away.
I don't know what it means exactly, but it's something like
golly,
town on the other side of the
Chumbarumber,
stream on the
William,
north end of whatever.
silly
You know?
Gallagher.
What? What kind of sadist would do that to other people? I swear to God, this is not right.
It's really easy if you're full Welsh. I'm only half Welsh.
They were trying to keep the
Very
English out.
That's why you only got half of it right.
Spider-Man.
There's a
your
video
mic is
on-
also muted.
There's a video on
Very old
YouTube where
language.
some weatherman actually got it right perfectly.
Oh,
Really?
oh yeah,
Oh,
I've
wow.
seen that clip.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
in a trivia thing?
Yeah, no, like they showed this exact name, and then he sat there and was like,
He
"Oh,
just
it's
rolled it
so-
off
so-
his
so-
tongue,
so-
huh?
Oh, totally. I couldn't, but then like they also said too, like apparently I guess he vacationed there or something like that. And, like,
Ari says, I
Yeah.
think there's a video of a weatherman in the UK pronouncing that city name.
Wow. There's
I just
there
finished
was
saying that. Yeah.
there was a gag. Somebody wrote a whole book of these, and they were called comparables, and they would give
Comparables?
two comparables, and they'd give
Mhm.
two categories and 4 items, and then two of the items would be in one category and 2 of the other. They just go down the list. So one of the comparables was town in Wales or typographical error.
Oh.
Yeah.
That,
Hey, welcome, Dalek 451.
Hell, dog.
hey.
was
Hey,
wondering
don't
when
look 51, 451.
Hey,
I
Or
was,
81.
I was wondering if you're gonna let me in.
whoop, whoop.
I
No.
didn't see you because you were down there below everybody else.
Okay.
Sorry.
Someone's got to clean the place up.
How long have you been there?
A few minutes.
So, wouldn't have mattered for the quiz.
Yeah, definitely got in too late for the quiz.
Dalek would have got them all right.
Exasperate. Exasperate.
Exasperate.
That's pretty good.
In fact, I think I got in just as you announced Darius is the winner.
Barely.
Yeah.
Dalek
Crusader caught
all
up to me
trivia
real close.
contest.
So that would have been, what,
Dalek
15 minutes ago or something like that?
Yeah.
20 minutes ago.
I've really got to get going now.
All right. Well,
Okay.
thanks for
Oh,
playing.
yeah. Have a good
Okay.
night, man. Yeah.
See you then.
Yeah,
Congratulations,
thank you.
Darius. Congratulations, Darius. And bye
See you,
all.
Time Prophet.
See you
Bye.
Good
next
to see you.
time.
Bye.
Later, dude.
Bye.
Enjoy your Lawrence of Arabia.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Phantom Boomer's got a Jenny.
Yeah. Everybody should have a Jenny.
Everybody.
And
should
Anne
have a
Francis.
Jenny. Wow.
Jenny.
You even kind of framed it like mine.
Jenny.
Jenny
well.
Agooter.
You got no legs, Jenny.
I was watching.
Haley Atwell's going to be the next one.
Why do you have the sickness, Jenny?
I was watching somebody's biography of Yvonne Craig, and it's the first time I bothered to notice how old she was.
Oh,
yeah.
my God.
You know, old enough to right, and then some.
Wow.
But
Anne Francis is gone now.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
poor Yvonne died of breast cancer.
Ugh.
Wow.
That's what got my wife.
Dang.
Losing
What about your
multiple
wife?
Women, and we're just being stuck with the.
My
terrible
wife
neck
started with
injury.
breast cancer, and it ended up with everything cancer. Trouble with breast cancer is the lymph nodes are right near there, and if
Yeah.
it gets into your lymph system,
You're done.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's why it's
Yeah.
so deadly.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's like 12 years ago that she's been gone now.
Well, I mean,
She fought it for 10. I mean, for somebody who's afraid of bugs and dirt, she was pretty tough as far as that stuff went.
Wow.
yep. I'm in a family of cancer survivors, but I've been a vegetarian since 1985 and a vegan since 2007. I only smoked for 4 years. For my 19th birthday, I gave myself the present of quitting smoking.
Good.
So I
I believe
only
Elizabeth. I
am
believe
exposed
that,
to the regular old carcinogens the rest of you are, except for the ones in meat
I think
and
Elizabeth.
dairy
Eliz-
and byproducts
think
like that.
Best way to.
I think Elizabeth Sladen died of cancer.
Yeah, she did.
Yes, she did. I don't
I
remember
think
what
that's
kind
the
it
number
was,
one killer of women, I think.
I think the number one killer of women is men.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, not Johnny
the
Depp.
number one disease that kills women is cancer.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably breast cancer.
Yeah, just
Or
because.
Like
just
Phantom
gets it
Boomer
the
said,
whole
it starts out as breast
Uh,
cancer.
Heart disease, actually, according
For
to
women?
internet search. Yeah.
Well, I
Really?
stopped believing official death stats when I saw
Yeah.
the cause of death listed on my dad's death certificate because it's a lie.
Yeah.
What did it
Let's
say?
see,
And that goes into the statistic.
301,200 women in
The
28.
death certificate says he died of stage 4 lung cancer, which is interesting since he didn't have stage 4 lung cancer.
What did he have?
Oh,
He had stage 2 lung cancer,
Oh.
but
So
he died
what
of
did he
heart
die
failure.
from?
He died of heart
Yeah.
failure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm finding the same thing because my dad almost died about 2-3 years ago. And apparently he was given a prescription by doctors that were supposed to keep him alive, but it was actually killing him.
Wow.
That's a problem with a
That's
lot of
not the
synthetic
first time
drugs.
I've heard that.
No, it's not. But, and my mom survived breast cancer actually twice. And, so yeah, I do not like or believe in doctors much anymore.
Well, my dad, who
the
never
lovely
would have
Sherry says
I
that
know.
the first killer of women is testicular cancer.
Yeah. No, in his
In Fight
lifetime,
Club, baby.
in his lifetime, you never would have compared my dad to Elvis, but he went like Elvis.
Yeah. Wow.
What, really fucking high on the toilet?
Well, he got on the toilet and his heart stopped. Yeah.
Oh,
Dang.
okay. Well, the number one savior of women
Wow.
is also men. This is Jeremy Brett. Boy, let's pour one out for Jeremy Brett, huh?
Jeremy Brett. Yeah. He was
Oh my
great.
God. He had the same exact problem. They were treating him for something he didn't have, and they killed him.
Yep.
Oh my God.
That's
Wow.
why it's.
And he was
problem with the medical
Sherlock
field.
Holmes. I mean, he still is Sherlock Holmes as far as I'm concerned, but
Yeah. He was great, Sherlock Holmes.
he was.
Yeah.
And he would have gone on being a great Sherlock Holmes for, another 20 years if he'd wanted.
Oh, God. Yeah, for sure.
I don't think PBS would have minded.
Nope.
Well, the guy who played Perro is still up and around and going, and he managed to do all of them. So
Who played
Yeah.
Poirot, you mean?
yeah, Poirot.
Yeah, David.
That's right.
Yeah.
Say
I
it
think
like
I
the
saw something
French.
about him on Netflix. I think they're making new Poirot over there.
Really?
Yeah.
What
Interesting.
that one actor who is like making those big budget versions of them, like was it Death on the Nile was the latest, which was all green screen, so it looks cheesy as all hell, even though
Of
it's like
course.
$100 million movie.
Now,
As long as
what are
it's
you
written.
talking about?
Death on the Nile, the recent movie.
Death on the Nile. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that went under my radar totally.
Yeah, Keith
Gal Gadot,
Branagh or Kenneth Branagh.
yeah.
Branagh.
Branagh.
Yeah. Phantom Boomer, you can talk if you want, if your mic's working.
Oh, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, wasn't Gal Gadot facing some backlash for taking that role?
For
Yes,
taking
I believe she
Wonder
was.
Woman?
So,
I thought that was
No.
Cleopatra that people go pissed
Oh,
off
Cleopatra.
about.
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
probably,
it was.
that's what it was.
Yeah, but you know what? She's
Oh, yeah.
Israeli, so
Ethnically
You know.
wrong for that, apparently.
close
no,
enough.
Jeez.
not at all. She's
Yeah, I
Israeli. It's as Mediterranean
Yeah,
as
no
you
kidding.
can get.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess what? Most
she's fine for
actresses
that
who
role.
play royalty aren't royalty, so
She's fine.
Yeah.
Well,
the only way she would be better for that role if she was more Greek.
Yeah,
It's
Liz
called
Taylor.
acting for a reason, you know?
Just saying.
She's olive complected. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
You know.
She's
Yeah,
hot.
she could-
That's
yeah.
fine.
She could pass for Greek.
Yeah.
Sure. Easily.
You're
Yeah.
out of bed for eating crackers.
And you know, Jews play Italians a lot, and Italians play Jews a lot.
Yep.
There you go.
For instance,
Yeah.
have any of you seen on Netflix?
and if you see Hogan's Heroes, a lot of the Nazis
I'm
in that
still
series
talking,
are
and I'm
played by
trying to
Jews.
remember the name of the show that I'm asking you about. So please be quiet. It's the show with Al Pacino where they're Israelis or at least Jews and they're hunting Nazis.
Oh,
Some-
I think I know
Hunters.
Hunters, I think. Yeah. Have you seen that?
Yep.
I think I did.
I thought that was really good. I did not know this. Darius says that Cleopatra was in the line of Ptolemy.
That is
Mhm.
correct.
Did I pronounce that right, Yvonne?
Yeah, more or less. Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds Greek.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
I mean,
Yep.
it was.
She was
She was
descended
from the successor kingdom of Egypt, and the successor kingdom is just any of the kingdoms that were created after Alexander the Great died by his generals.
Mhm.
Ptolemaic
Pre-Rome?
kingdom ruled Greece.
And on a side note,
ruled Egypt. Yeah,
and on a
ruled
side
Egypt.
note,
they
that's
were
how
Greeks.
Plato discovered the story of Atlantis as well from the priests there.
Was from Egypt. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I don't remember the name of the
interesting.
temple, but yeah.
it is. It's very interesting.
Now we need to go
Very
into the
interesting.
fridge.
And he actually didn't
You know,
learn it
I think
directly.
my
He
coffee
learned it from
phase
his
may be
ancestor
over.
who had visited.
Yeah, that's true.
I am going to leave you to your own devices for a moment, and I shall return.
Okay. So, who saw Top Gun?
Who hasn't?
not me.
In the theater, 1984, bitches.
Oh, that one,
The
yeah.
second movie, I mean.
I haven't seen that one either. So
Not even seeing the original.
Or was it 96? Could have been 96 or 86. I mean,
Yeah.
I think Tom Cruise uses Dick Clark's embalmer.
He probably does. Yeah.
I think he uses dick as well.
It's actually Dick Clark in a Tom Cruise outfit.
Dick Clark.
I'm not even sure he's 55. Maybe he is.
No, he's almost
He's 58. 58.
Yeah.
58.
No,
Oh,
didn't
Cruise?
he die?
Yeah, Cruise is 58 years old, yeah.
Yeah.
He's starting to look older than that.
Yeah, he's getting
Yeah.
there.
I was in my best physical condition in my 50s. It's disgusting.
He's
All I know-
59 years old. He's going to be 60 when the next two, like Mission Impossible.
Now he's just a
Yeah.
kid then.
It's like I'd like to age that well. Like I don't know what he's doing.
Well, you need to be an actor and have makeup people.
Ah, cracks a cold one.
A Goose Island IPA.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
And serious congratulations to Darius.
yes.
That's, I think, the highest score we've ever had.
That's right, yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's right.
Little bastard.
That's
Well played, sir.
very well played.
Yeah.
And, you know, Yvonne didn't hurt his chances.
True.
Well, I mean, I smacked both him and Comic Relief, so
And for
Yeah,
that,
Comic
spread it
Relief
out
was
evenly
within
to
1
do it.
point. If we'd had another round, he might have beaten him.
I
But
know because
we
last
already
time,
had enough rounds, so
last time I
That's-
just sucked royally. So
Well, no. That they were.
I can't believe how much can't believe how
I don't
bad I did on
understand why
Superman questions too.
Darius left the panel, but is still in the chat.
yes,
I
come
Yeah.
bathe in the glory.
Yeah, take a victory lap for
That's
real,
right.
man.
Well,
Uh,
no, he's
Okay, yeah. What was this about
He's
Hogan's
busy.
Heroes?
Oh,
doing
well,
stuff. And he
most
can
of the
say-
actors who played Germans in Hogan's Heroes were actually
were
either
Jews,
Austrian
yeah.
or German Jews. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
They were.
Except for Werner Klempler. I don't
He was
think
he's an Austrian Jew.
Is he?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when
I
he
didn't know that.
when
he
he took
played
the part,
Nazis like
when he
in the
took the part,
Twilight
he
Zone
said,
and all kinds of stuff.
when he took the part, he said to the producers, "I'll take this part, but Clink can never win."
Yeah.
Right.
And they said, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was, I guess, kind of the whole point of the
Yeah.
show.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I
But
wish
you knew
I wish I
that.
knew what season, what episode it was, or had the collection, because there's an episode that I find particularly hilarious where Richard Dawson and Bob Crane are pretending to be SS officers, and they're checking into a hotel.
Which time?
And Richard Dawson is explaining to the hotelier that he is the
The
Oberfuhrer and
hotelier.
I am the Unterfuhrer.
Yeah. The Unterfuhrer.
Yeah. He is the Oberst Oberfuhrer.
Right. I was looking for that word.
Dawson was particularly hilarious in that show.
He was really good in Hogan's Heroes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was even still pretty good in The Running Man.
And he was really a nobody before Hogan's Heroes.
Right.
That
Would you put him in the same category as James Garner?
Oh no,
Probably
Garner was
not.
already a star by then.
Uh-oh.
I think my favorite on-screen Nazi still has
Camera
to be
down.
Brooks as
Out of the
Adolf Hitler.
pants.
Whoops.
Garner really became famous because he was in the very long-running Western TV series Maverick, in which he's excellent, by the way. And then
Support
he
Your Local
did-
Sheriff also gave him
Then
a
he
lot of
did
fame.
those two movies, Support Your Local Gunfighter and Support Your Local Sheriff.
No.
Yeah, and they were
Hey,
promoted pretty heavily.
And those are what made him a big star.
We
Hey,
need to
Ivan,
bring back
where
Western.
exactly do you live?
I live in Arizona.
Oh, okay.
Or I should say
all right.
Arizona.
Arizona.
No, I was
yeah.
I was just asking because I don't know if any of you are aware, but I mean,
half of your country is on fire.
Okay. No, I was gonna say we've all seen Family Feud, and I do have to admit, Steve Harvey is the absolute amazing, perfect host. Especially with his reactions. And
The last time I watched that show, Richard Dawson was still the host.
Better than
Nice.
Richard
Oh
Dawson.
wow, really?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I haven't watched the show since the 70s. No.
Yeah,
No.
it's been
Oh, okay.
forever.
See, okay.
Same.
See, my point of bringing it up though is that, well, first off, number one thing is looking at the credits. It's by Fremantle, and Fremantle is actually an Adam Sandler corporation or film
Right.
company.
Oh,
And
sure.
We had our own vote.
Yeah,
Yes,
Fremantle Media is in the UK.
It's not okay. Maybe it might be, but you know what? Adam Sandler has a huge hand. Adam Sandler, believe it or not, took over The Price is Right. If you look at he's listed big in all the credits, right down
Like
there,
executive producer.
yeah, I noticed that one
Yeah.
day. Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
I
'cause
was
he knows
actually
it's a
blown away
good
by that.
gig. I mean, Merv Griffin started that show
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
made incredible money on it.
We had our own version of.
So
He made a ton of shows that he made incredible money on.
Jeopardy.
So as a result,
There you
anyway,
go.
as a
So did
result,
we.
I
We gave
see.
away maple syrup.
So I also see though that Adam
He very
Sandler,
grudgingly sold Trump that casino.
no, okay, but he also took over. Family Feud, and I don't know if it's actually made in Georgia, but at the very least, it probably is, only because at the very end of the credits it says "Made in Georgia,"
Yeah.
and
Shows
but-
the peach.
exactly. So here's the thing, there is a Canadian Family Feud, Family Feud Canada,
Yeah.
and
There's a British version of it as well, but it's not. Well, there was, and it wasn't,
okay.
but it wasn't.
What
it
was
wasn't
it
called. It was called Family Fortunes.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Aha.
But
It was-
Family Feud, it's hosted by a comic / actor, by the name of Jerry Dean, and I gotta admit he's right up there with Steve Harvey when it comes to reactions and what people say. I
Are you
mean,
saying that Steve Harvey is a better show for the Family Feud than Richard Dawson was?
That's what I thought he said. And he's out of his
Actually-
goddamn mind. If he said that.
Definitely better than Louis Anderson.
Yeah, that's
With all
that's-
respect.
Yeah.
you know what? Why don't you look up Richard Dawson and some of the things that he's done, which is right up there with
I would have to
Bob
see
Barker.
Steve Harvey's Family Feud to be able to make a comparison
that's
because
just
I
it.
haven't
I'd have
seen
to
it.
watch to make a comparison. But
I'll
It
have
just-
to watch
Okay,
more
fair
episodes.
enough.
Really,
Okay, I'll give you that one.
really
but
strange.
Richard Dawson is what made that show. When I watched it, he made
100%.
I don't.
Yeah, he
disagree. I
kissed
absolutely
all the
agree.
women
I
and-
do.
got, really into the whole family thing, and, when he would go over and ask somebody a question and go down the line, he would always shake their hand and look them in the eye and do all this stuff. He made that show.
But I've only seen a couple of Steve Harveys.
Yeah,
Same here.
but I mean, look it up.
Welcome back, Darius Munchausen.
Look it up because
I got food arriving, so I'm gonna go eat.
Okay.
Okay. You order enough for everybody?
Sure. I don't know where you guys live. You should...
Well, I'm just near San Diego. I'm fine.
Enjoy your dinner, Snake.
Yeah, quick, dox yourself in front of the entire internet. That'll work out.
Yeah, well. Have you seen my background here?
Yes. Yes, we have.
Take care, all.
So dreamy.
Yep.
Yeah, but
I also have to go prepare before Doomcock get some food into me.
Oh yeah, good point. Yep.
Thank you for having me.
Okay.
Cardinal. And Dalek, I'm not leaving just because you arrived. No offense.
and whoever said you were, Spidey.
Thanks for being here, Spidey. Yeah. I appreciate it, and you brought us a lot of levity. And
any chance I get.
Yep. Have a good one, man.
Next time.
I mean, look at the panel. I mean,
for sure.
Look at everyone on here. Everyone here.
I know, right?
Superstars. Yeah.
Look,
any
you
chance
get that
I get
closer,
to be on
I
with
thought there
Actually,
was a couple of Mounties instead of Spock and Kirk.
Before you go, Canadian Spider-Man, I'll tell you
Yes,
something you probably already know. Cardinal Sin and Friends Trivia Smackdown, Pop Culture Trivia Smackdown, gets 10 times the views of any of my other shows.
Really?
Except maybe for Into the Fringe, because it's been growing a lot. But in general, back when I was doing it, before the holidays, and I stopped for half a fucking year,
yes.
It got 10 times as many views as any of my other shows.
I missed it because I like
in
talking
general.
to you guys.
I mean, if I would have Tracy Torme on, or if I had, Doomcock and Mike Bear on, those are outliers. But in general, yeah, this gets 10 times as many views as any of my other shows.
Well done.
So, thank you. And it's all your fault. Every one of you in the chat and on the panel.
Well, my
People
job is
like
done.
watching trivia.
On this panel.
So anyway,
And
I didn't get to see any of your shows
I'd
live
say-
the last 2 weeks.
I'd say
because
it's
it was
my
out of town.
fault. God,
Don't
Sin.
forget, tomorrow on
We didn't even.
Masters of the Genre from 7 to 9 Central, right here on the Cardinal Sin channel, we will be speaking with Gary Ambrosia, who worked for several movie studios. He was a set designer, a props maker. He is now a collector, and we're going to talk movie props and all kinds of cool stuff. His background, that he was one of Doomcock's Disney insiders. So we're going to find out all
he's a
kinds
great
of cool
guy,
stuff.
too.
So don't miss that tomorrow.
No way.
Oh,
Yeah,
my.
Oh my. So with that, Canadian Spider-Man, you have my leave.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. It was
Cheers.
fun being here. Cheers. And congratulations,
Good to see you, bro.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
You too, Rod. It was awesome.
Nice hanging with
Everybody
you, dude.
enjoyed. All right, good
Because
night.
he is Canadian Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Does whatever a Canadian spider can.
Can he whip on a branch? We don't know. But one day we'll find out.
Actually, look at his videos. He can. He can.
There's hardly anything
Yeah,
that
that's
rhymes
true.
with branch.
I know, yeah. I couldn't
Some of
think
his videos and like
I
that
was
one
like
on the
trying to
crane.
finish
Holy
that for you. And I
cow!
was like, branch,
Yeah,
branch.
because I suck at
Branch.
rapping because I'm white.
Branch.
So
Yeah.
there you go.
Branch.
It's,
Can he swing on a branch? Can he be at a dude ranch?
yeah, that might work.
My head has been swimming in
Oh, my
trivia
God.
and taking care of numbers, and I'm my bad.
Well, I'm very happy to feed points to everybody else. I don't remember episode titles,
cool.
and a lot of it was like a long time ago when those things were first run. So,
hey, can you tell us a little bit about the stuff that we see in your background now, and I will make you big so that we'll be able to see it better. Because you've got all your stuff lit.
A lot of this stuff is the fault of the COOF and YouTube.
You can say COVID-19 on my channel. We don't use baby talk
I didn't know whether
you can say motherfucking COVID-19.
So you're a kukri master.
Yeah, we usually just call it motherfucking
everybody.
COVID-19.
I'm 70. Everybody I know who's gotten that has been younger than me.
Yeah.
I got into from YouTube.
Look at that.
Okay, well, that in the case, the top one's a modern rendition of a Kyber knife. The one below it is what they call an Arkansas toothpick, and those are modern.
A toothpick?
Yeah,
Arkansas toothpick.
Huh.
Arkansas toothpick, and those are just a couple of buoys. I used to have more, but I'm giving them all to my nephew. So Am I your nephew? No.
Oh.
Sorry. It's already, they're already spoken for. I just got to get them to everybody.
Do you have a dice show? What?
Do I have a who?
A dice show?
No. If I did, I would know what you're talking about. I do have some Asian blades in the other room. I've got some.
A dice show is a katana and a wakizashi in a matching set that hangs on the wall.
Oh,
right.
Oh, I've got one of those.
One thing I learned, I follow on YouTube. I follow Scala Gladiatoria, and he's a collector, and he's into HEMA, which is historic European martial arts, and I got watching him because I was always had an interest in the Roman Empire and ancient Britain, say Arthurian Britain and earlier, if you want to look at it that way. And so one thing led to another, and I just ended up, collecting. And I learned really quickly that I can't afford really good reproductions of swords. So I've got a set of just decorative type katanas. I have like 3 Chinese.
Show us the case. What's in the case?
What case? Which case?
The one that's all lit up.
That one? Or you want the blades? Those are kukris.
The blades.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are kukris.
The ones that are in the lit case. They're all lit up. They're all lit up.
Oh, hang on a second.
They're also kukris. They're just fancy.
Yeah, they're also kukris, and there's some other.
Does anybody
That's a very
watch
nice
Saturday
finger you
series?
got there.
See, those are some of them are antiques. The ones up on the wall are antiques.
Down.
And a couple of the ones on the top are antiques, and then the other ones are current versions. Now, kukris are used traditionally by the Gurkha troops. They're from generally
that one on the
basically
second to the bottom. The second to the bottom. That one there.
Yeah.
Is that is that an Arab knife?
No, that's another kukri there. Those are all variations of kukri. There's a lot of
Yeah,
a lot of different styles. They're also
and where do they originate?
Nepal. Nepal.
Where the Gurkhas come from.
Yeah. They still issue them. There are military issue kukris that they still use.
That must be why they're used in movies, because I've seen a ton of movies with that kind of blade.
They are scary knives. I'm a shooter,
they are.
Obviously, but knives scare me. So it's kind of like desensitizing, partly.
As late as the 80s, I don't know if it's true now, but as late as the 80s, the biggest contributor to the Nepalese economy was British military pensions.
When I say Nepalese, am I mispronouncing it?
No, that's how I
noticed.
understand.
That's how we say it in English, anyway.
Nepalese.
Yeah, it still is. There
Is it Nepal or
on,
Nepal?
It's
Nepal.
Yeah,
Nepal.
Okay. But these guys, the Gurkhas are traditionally real badasses.
I can't fit
serious
stupid.
badasses. You want
Hey,
somebody
is that a
you want
James Dean poster up there?
over there? No, that's Steve McQueen. That's a Bullet poster.
That's Steve McQueen. Yeah.
Yeah, that's from Bullet. One of the best car chases ever. And then that's Boondock Saints, and of course The Expanse, and Wanted Dead or Alive, Schrodinger's Cat.
Oh man, nice.
And Forbidden Planet, and of course that's just a You Are Here. Yep. And I got a Celebrate
Some Stars and Stripes.
Poster. And
Nice.
yeah, of course I have that, and that's Firefly, and that's Alcatraz, another show that Fox didn't let get its legs.
Yeah,
which I thought was pretty good. It had a good cast.
It seems like a lot of people thought it was pretty good.
It's like for me,
yeah, but
my favorite one that got canceled before its time was Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles. I loved that show.
Oh yeah. But the last episode of Alcatraz, they had a car chase, was an homage to the car chase in Bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they were using a current model Charger being chased by a current model Mustang.
Do you want to tell us about your plaques?
Oh, that's an assortment of things from
awards
work and
you even have the I Want to Believe poster. You should have nailed those X-Files questions.
Holy crap!
Well, I don't remember episodes. I don't remember.
Fair enough.
Those are
I love that display.
Two of my favorite pictures of my wife, and those are my dad's plaques up there. He was a teacher. So
how big is your display?
What? Oh, the monitors?
Yeah.
The monitors, those are 32-inch curved. In fact, the one in the center is brand new. That's not the one I showed you the picture of the other day.
Is the one to the right curved?
Yeah, they're all three of them are curved.
Oh, and they're all 32-inch?
Yeah, 32-inch curved. I love Samsungs.
Yeah.
They're Samsung monitors. I really need another desk. I have a glass top desk, which is really not suitable to this, which is why I don't have the desk mounted boom for the microphone, because I wasn't sure whether the glass would take the the stresses. But that's what that is. And I spent like almost 40 years in tech support. I started out as a field service guy for IBM typewriters.
So you can fix my Amiga.
No.
Oh, okay.
Here.
Actually, it's not broken. I just need a chip puller so that I can take the 68,000 chip out of the socket and put the accelerator into it.
I don't know if I still have a chip puller. I found a tool for adjusting heads on a CDC disk drive. Let's see. That's the other room. Well, I don't know if you can see the swords on the bookcases over there.
Gosh, drink much?
And there's two of those are beers. Two of those are Liquid Death, which is basically flavored sparkling water.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
I saw one of the guys on LawTube drinking this stuff, so I figured I'd try it.
On what?
It's not bad. It's not bad. You don't really taste the flavors all that much.
LawTube?
One of the guys on LawTube was drinking it.
LawTube?
LawTube, yeah. I follow the lawyers.
Is that on YouTube or is that a different platform?
Well, LawTube is a bunch of different guys. It includes Viva Fry and Robert Barnes.
So it's kind of like EFAP except for lawyers.
Well, they're not that organized. Strictly on YouTube, but yeah, you've heard of Nick. You heard of Nick Rekieta?
Nope. The only lawyer I follow on YouTube is a guy that I must have been unsubscribed from because I haven't seen his content lately. He's in Michigan.
Oh, me.
And I don't remember his name.
Oh,
yeah. I like Viva, but he's an attorney. He can afford a comb.
That's his protest. That's his protest against Trudeau.
Yeah, I know. But seriously, he can afford a comb.
He's a lawyer in Canada. Huh?
Immigrating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Viva is so fed up. He's looking at property in Florida.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, who I really like is Barnes. Yeah, Robert Barnes is my spirit animal.
Well, thanks for the tour. That was cool.
Yeah. And I got my
Doomcock has been on with
figurines, my Rick and Morty garbage spaceship, and my model of the Rocinante, and I got a Gumby that's been around for forever. I don't
Does
have
anybody-
too much. into that
I'm
stuff.
expecting an email from StreamYard because StreamYard technically sponsors my channel. I use the $25 a month version of StreamYard that only gives you
congrats.
720p. And I wrote them a letter about, I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. And they were like, oh, okay. So they dumped like 300 USD into my account. So I get free
What?
StreamYard.
Whoa.
And
No way.
I wrote them another letter about, I'd really like to move up to the $50 plan, but I can't afford it. But I could pay the $25 if you could keep paying $25 a month like you have been. And then I would like put sponsored by StreamYard at the beginning and end of all of my videos.
Nice.
And after 2 weeks, they're supposed to get back to me, and it's just about 2 weeks.
Oh wow.
Such
So
a
we'll
deal.
find out soon.
Speaking of
Once I do-
Gumby,
once I do
isn't
that-
Disney doing a Miss Gumby program?
Oh no.
Oh, good lord.
Once I do that, you'll be able to make out all this stuff over here. Like, that's the Rocinante, but you can't tell. That's the Orville, but you can't tell. I've got all these Doctor Who characters and stuff down here. Star Trek, etc., etc. And I took my Vampirella down and replaced it with the box so that I could get the Borg guy up there.
Oh.
But he's blocking the fallout, so I may have to move some stuff around. I'm getting to the point where I need more shelving, and I need to bring it up closer to the camera. And I think I can bring it about 4 feet forward, and that would really help. But so would the, the $50 a month plan if I didn't have to pay for it. Ooh,
that's nice.
That's tasty looking.
I avoided that show for forever because I thought it was a kid's cartoon. Then I started watching it, and I lost a lot of sleep because all of a sudden
Which
it's
show?
5 a.m. Rick and Morty.
Oh, I know, eh?
This is actually
Oh
a
wait,
bank.
I thought that was the ship from the Alternative Factor. Never mind.
No, this is Rick Sanchez's garbage spaceship.
No,
Right.
I've never watched that.
I got season
That-
5
that's
in a
that
steel
cartoon
book.
is a hoot. I mean, it's better than Venture Brothers. It's a totally adult-oriented cartoon, not pornographic.
I don't know if I would say it's better
I
than Venture
like
Brothers.
Venture Brothers
But-
is kind of like it's totally a spoof of Johnny Quest.
Yeah. But it's really smart.
Rick
And
and Morty is
you know,
unique.
if you're as old as we are and you watch Johnny Quest,
Johnny Quest.
As we are.
then, well, we in general, those of
All
us
right.
on the panel tend to be a little older.
Well, yeah.
If you saw Johnny Quest in particular and Saturday morning cartoons of that era, it's hilarious because they make references to stuff that goes over most people's heads.
Yeah.
And I got the 5th season of Rick and Morty in Steelbook, and it just wasn't as good as the previous seasons.
And I don't like it when people are mean to Haji.
No, I don't
Because
know.
he's a Sikh, and all the Sikhs I've ever known personally were
My
just the
name's
greatest
Sikh.
people.
We have
Well, I
we
guess
have a
Haji
large
was his
Sikh
first
community
name.
near me.
Yeah. There was a pretty big Sikh community in Houston when I lived there.
I finally understood what it meant by let your hair down when the local Sikh, I guess, either got divorced or I think it's a marriage thing. So, but when you're attached, you put your hair up and then you put the turban on top of that. And then if you're not, then you let your hair down when you're a Sikh. And that tells people that you're available.
Right.
And so for like 20 years, I only saw him with like the turban on. And then one day I saw him walking around downtown and he had his hair down and it like went down to his knees. It was really
Well, you'll find
long.
a lot of the younger generation now too are not doing that. They're just wearing their hair like Westerns.
Yeah. One of the businesses near me, it's one of those postal office stores. One guy there, he's got the turban and everything, and the other guy working there he's totally Americanized.
Yeah.
But there's like a Sikh cultural center like a mile and a half from where I live. It's just down the road.
Well, this guy was an American. I mean, he was an
Yeah.
American Sikh, but he was totally a white guy. But he adhered to the,
Oh yeah,
faith
you
rules.
can like
was totally
adhere
a
to
white guy.
faith. Now these two guys, they're from India.
That's not like Zoroastrianism where you have to be born into it.
I didn't know that. You
Oh
can't
yes,
convert
that's
to
one of the reasons why there's
Zoroastrianism?
so few of them anymore.
Wow.
If you're not born into the
I
faith,
think-
you're not a Zoroastrian.
I think Freddie Mercury's
Mercury.
family was Zoroastrian.
I believe you are correct about that.
I guess I should have put that in a
Wow.
quiz, huh?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, he was from Mauritius.
No.
Makes a mental note.
Yeah. If I make mental notes, I have
I
to write
believe he
them
was from
down.
Mauritius.
Well, that might be a city in the island I'm
No, it's an
trying to
island.
remember the name of.
Well, look it up real quick. Where was that?
It's off the coast of Africa.
Yeah, well, Mauritius.
Madagascar?
It's not Madagascar. I think it's off the coast of Africa. I don't know. Siri knows. Siri knows all, tells all. Watch Overlord DVD in 38 minutes. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, keep that. Okay.
I get notified
Mental
for
note.
this
Speaking
thing
of mental
while
notes.
we're in the middle of it.
Oh, Zanzibar.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, not Mauritius.
Where is
Zanzibar.
Freddie Mercury's family from?
According to Wikipedia, Mercury was born Farouk Bulsara in Stone Town in the British Protectorate of Zanzibar, now part of Tanzania, on
Oh,
the 5th
yeah.
of September
Yeah, yeah.
1946. His parents, Bomi, 1908 to 2003, and Jer Bulsara, 1922 to 2016.
Oh hell, I'll
from
probably
the
get
Farsi community of West.
some kind of warning from YouTube for having Siri on. Anyway,
Well,
we
you
got
should
the
know better than to
information we
have
needed.
Siri on. No, really, that was the last straw for me. When Google installed Google Assistant on my phone without my explicit permission,
Oh yeah.
and what I did was I reset my phone to factory settings and then refused all updates until I could afford to buy a new phone. Which now that I have a job, I have done. And
Oh, good.
I bought an eFoundation phone, which uses a de-Googled build.
Is
of Android.
is that like the Elon Musk phone?
No, no. eFoundation is it's based in Europe,
Uh-huh.
but they're privacy advocates, and they do
Right,
a build
right.
of they do a build of Android that has all of Google's hooks pulled out of it,
Oh,
Oh,
good.
interesting.
and they provide
Really?
they provide open source software apps so that you don't have to use the Google Store for most things.
Nice.
And I just got I actually bought the phone before I left town 2 weeks ago, and it was here when I got back, and I've just set it up today, and so far so good, because I don't. All right, so people complain about this phone. Oh, it hasn't got a fancy camera. I don't want a fancy camera on my phone. I don't care. If I
I
really
do
want to
for
take
my
nice
YouTube
pictures,
channel.
I'm gonna buy a camera. Right.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be using my iPhone camera for a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So
Actually, I guess I should
what I
make the
wanted was
announcement
privacy.
now. I'm going to be starting a show that is about gaming. It's going to be called like Gaming with Cardinal Sin or Cardinal Sin Gaming, or I don't know what I'm going to call it, but
Really? Wow.
it's gonna be like me and two of my friends with a top-down shot of the table, and we're gonna play like Pandemic
Nice.
and some other games, and sort of show people how to, how they work as we figure them out. And I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I think since Cardinal Sin is a pop culture channel, I think it'll get a lot of views. I think people will like it.
Like the funniest thing I ever heard on an iPhone, my dad had one, and they have some kind of assistant. I don't know what it's called, so that you can dictate text messages, among other things.
Siri.
So he was dictating a text message to my sister, and like a good dad, when he went to sign it, he said, "Love, Dad." And the assistant came back to him and said, I don't know what love is.
Wow.
That's not creepy at all.
No, it is.
Song that goes like that.
Holy shit.
The
Yeah.
Dead Boys have a song like that.
I was driving. He was
Oh, that's
dictating
hilarious.
to his phone.
This is what it feels like when doves cry.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't drive anymore, so I was driving him to a doctor's appointment when he was doing this. It was hilarious.
Oh, man.
Hey Siri. I'm probably doing it wrong.
What do you want?
Where do I ask Siri?
Don't bother me.
Yeah.
Anybody see the South Park COVID special that had Alexa as an actual woman?
No, actually.
Oh man,
I want to see somebody put an Alexa and a Siri next to each other and get them talking.
That'd be funny.
You think that's never been done?
I don't know. That's actually exactly.
But it'd be hilarious.
That's exactly what they did on South Park. Was one Alexa brought up another Alexa for Kyle. Like this was like 36 years into the future, you know.
Oh.
And Alexa wasn't just a voice; it was also like a holographic projection of a woman in front of him. Like, oh my god, it's you know, it just rags Stan out for doing this and doing that, and being that he's such he's drinking, you know, and in order to increase his interaction of her, like he just simply add that to my shopping list, you know.
Yeah.
So
okay, hang on. I've got some. I think. Go away. Hey Siri. I see a little silhouette of a man.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche. Will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, 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 Galileo Figaro Magnifico. I'm just a poor assistant. Nobody loves me. It's just a poor assistant from a poor family. Spared its life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go. Will you let me go? Bismillah. No, we will not let you go. Let it go, Bismillah. We will not let you go. Let it go, Bismillah. We will not let you go. Let me go. We'll not let you go. Let me go. Never, never let you go. Never let me go. Oh, no, 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 no.
So they had this.
So that's the coolest thing Siri does.
Yeah, one of my bigger critiques of season 1 of Picard was they had this guy and he had a ship, and it was full of holograms of himself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I could fill my ship with holograms, it would be of hot chicks. It would not be of myself.
Well, yeah, that's
I
no
am not
kidding.
attracted
Do
to
that on Star Trek. It's not
what
Star
the
Trek.
You want to know one other interesting thing that you can
They could have
do with your
actually, you know
iPhone?
what? They could have filled it all with Jerry Ryan.
I would have had
Because Jerry Ryan is on that show.
I would have had Susan Oliver and Yvonne Craig fighting over me. That's what I would have had.
If you do the same thing with your iPhone, but you have
What
to
a
say
way
it
to
like
go,
Lego
right,
Batman,
Phantom Boomer?
You get other responses as well.
I'm gonna try this.
So if you do this,
hey Siri. What is 0 to the power of 0?
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
What is 0 to the power of 0?
Here's some information.
Oh. Mathematical expression with no necessary obvious value.
Hey, Pewter.
0 to the power of 0 denoted by 0, 0 is a mathematical expression with a no agreed upon value.
I'm one step ahead of you, Alfred.
Oh well.
Yeah. Try it as
night.
Lego Batman.
Good night, Dalek
It's more
451. Thanks for hanging.
Oh,
I gotta go too.
yeah, glad you popped in, man.
Yeah, ditto. It is getting the time before the store closes for me as well, and I know the wife wanted to get going.
Well, and I must say, well played, Comic Relief Crusader. Well played.
Well, thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Oh crap, she used to go on a long diatribe about how you don't have any friends and your life is empty.
Yeah, by the way, it's
That's
doom
hilarious.
o'clock, so we might want to wrap up.
By the way, as we're wrapping up, did anybody notice my my badge?
I did, but I can't make it out.
Oh, it's a communicator.
Oh, Star Trek.
Can you make it
Okay.
deep?
Nice.
Beam me up, Scotty, you drunken fucking asshole.
I cannot do it, Captain.
I cannot do it. You've got the
I cannot
wrong,
reach the
you've got
control
the- you've got
panel.
the
It's
the
right,
wrong
you can't-
franchise
you can't change
badge
the law.
on.
Can't change the laws
If you'd
of
had a
physics,
communicator, I might have been able to help you.
Are you Mary Queen of Scots?
There you go.
No, I'm not Mary Queen of Scots. Queen's
Take
level
the
3.
high road and you'll take the low road. And
We'll
be
get to
in
Scotland before ye. Okay, well, I guess since we're going for 3 hours and 41 minutes, we're probably done. Peter Graves says, to agree, the Forbin Project changed my life. Me too. So thank you, one and all. Congratulations again, Darius Munchausen, for the win. I will drop this in the mail to you next week, this week, whatever it is, this coming week.
Good game,
Once
everyone.
the
I gotta say, there was
post
a
office opens again.
there was a much better prediction of how computers would affect our lives than the Forbin Project.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah,
Oh.
Uniblab in the Jetsons is a lot more like the way computers are to us today. They're
Oh
they're
my
annoying and they spy on us.
Predicted Trump and everything.
No.
All right. So for everybody in the chat, everybody on the panel, everybody who's been here is no longer here. It's Cardinal Sin out.